Oh, yes, we are on now.
We
I
are
think,
live.
yeah. Oh, well, in a bit we will be.
With
So have you been watching that UK traitor then?
No, I'm going to though, because I haven't been watching it at all.
Okay.
So the fact that everyone has been talking about it the way that they have has made me go,
Yeah.
And the fact that it's actual celebrities as well, not no Instagrammer, influencer.
Oh, okay. I think...
What do you call it? What do you... Them people that have their own TV shows on YouTube. What do you call them people? A YouTuber. It's actual people we saw on our TV.
Growing up and stuff, yeah.
So I appreciate that. I appreciate that kind of celebrityism. Because I feel like now whenever you watch anything celebrity, you just show...
Where are they from? Who's that?
From?
Yeah.
Who is that?
They're from usually trashy reality shows like Love Island, Anyways Essex, things like that, isn't it?
It's
That
like
they usually are.
boring.
Yeah.
Very boring. So now we've got some real life... So yeah, I think I'm actually going to catch up on it. I think it's a good time to catch up on it as well, because now we've got back to back.
Yeah, we've got a good few seasons to watch.
One thing that I would say technology has spoilt me with, and I don't know if any of you guys would agree, I can't stand adverts.
Yeah.
We grew up on adverts.
Yeah.
That was the time to go toilet.
Yeah.
That was the time to quickly go get something to eat.
Yeah.
Quickly, I don't know, do whatever
When you was a kid, knew what was coming for
Christmas.
Christmas. I want that. Even that sort of stuff doesn't happen anymore.
But now when an advert comes, I find myself instantly like, because you obviously like Amazon now have adverts, unless you pay £5, you know, £5 a month.
For what? No
To go
adverts?
ad free.
Oh, no way.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you took away actual TV and gave us all this stupid platform streamline bullshit, was that not so that we could not have
Avoid
adverts?
ads,
Was that not a selling point for
Yeah.
you to make us sign up to all of this BS? And now you bring
Trying
in
to
adverts.
And then want we to want to charge us for it.
Right.
No, thanks.
What did they call it? The TV, when you had channels 1 to 4, you never got charged no adverts.
Yeah.
TV license, to be fair, but that was for no
And you
adverts.
knew, like, at 8:15, that's every 15 minutes there was a break, and so you could just kind of gauge it. I'll go in a minute because the advert's coming on.
There's going to be a break in a minute.
In it, yeah.
Go
Can't do
shift
them
off
things
real.
no more.
No.
You got to wait till you've ended that season episode, or maybe episode 1 or 2, finish that, and then, oh no, actually I might watch the next one. Then you think, oh my God, I've got through a whole season, I haven't moved.
Haven't moved. I'm a binge watcher.
Yeah, same. I think most people have turned into that.
Definitely a binge watcher. I find something... I'm vexed if I start watching something and I've only caught like 1 or 2 episodes. Like,
Yeah.
I'm vexed I've now got to
Wait for it to do the whole...
to catch up. And then it's
Yeah.
one of those ones where I'm not disciplined enough to leave it a good amount of time for them to build up. It's like, no, I need to actually see what's happening now.
As it goes, yep, same.
But yeah, it has spoilt me.
I suppose we better do an intro. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Good evening and welcome
Welcome.
to Randomly Speaking podcast. I am only one Asha.
And I am Be True Paris. And
Yes.
yes, you know what I mean? Ladies, sisters doing it for ourselves. So, and
Kind of.
see this little gentleman in the corner here.
Yeah.
Who's
Hello.
this?
Well, hello. Yeah,
How
welcome.
you doing? How you doing? You
And
good?
I am Rudie Rich.
Yeah.
Rudie Rich. Rudie Rich.
Rudie Rich.
Oh, you are of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rudie Rich.
Listen to that
You like that
tone.
one, innit?
Yeah, I do.
That tone is that
Yeah.
detail. Give it one more
Yeah.
time. Go on.
One more.
Yo. Rudie Rich.
Yeah. Nice. Do
MC voice. Look at
you
that.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I love it. I think you guys need to start doing the intros.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love it. I'm on staycation.
Do you know what?
Is that what they call
Please.
it?
On staycation.
Is that- That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
A
it is.
staycation. Yeah. You believe in staycations?
I don't know what it is. I'm just talking.
It's when you
words.
stay in the UK
Staying
and call that holiday.
Yeah.
I'm staying in the studio and I'm
Watching.
letting you go on your things, man.
So you haven't
Staycation.
been jet setting nowhere?
Oh, of course, always.
Of course he has. Of course he has.
I should have missed a beat. What? Don't you have a phone? You saying earlier you don't have a TV, you don't have a phone. What's going on?
I do. It's just sometimes I don't know what's going on.
She feels consumed by social media sometimes, don't you?
I feel very overwhelmed by social media at the
You
moment. At the
scroll a lot.
moment, I enjoy the little clips of comedy acts or, you know, old school Dave Chappelle stand-up bits.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
get lost in those and have a little chuckle to myself because I think I might have ADHD and I like to have a load of different variations of stuff. I find now not just watching one thing, but it has to really entertain me for a thing. But I like scrolling for that. But what I've noticed that comes up on my feeds a lot is just a lot of neg, and then I'm sucked into all that negativity, and then you see it out loud every time you watch something, and you hear them talking about it, and you think, bullshit. You lie. I saw that TikTok. That person
TikTok
told
is the
me.
worst.
And so now it's just, and I think there's been a lot of changes in my life. Like my daughter's now gone off to university, so I'm on my own. So that is a lot of time to think.
Time is flying, isn't it? We were just talking about this over a month.
Yeah.
And now she's gone.
Yeah.
She's
See?
still
look
young,
back.
free and single.
And now child free.
That's, Be true Paris. Availability.
No, what you're saying earlier on about the ads on the TVs and
Yeah.
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love it. I'm a YouTuber. I love watching a lot of YouTube, and it's like every minute they put on the same ad. I don't know about
really?
for you, but for me, every day I see the same ad. At the moment, I'm getting this Craig David Just Eat.
Just eat. Yeah,
God,
that's,
yeah.
Every 15 minutes, the same one or
Coming
another.
round.
There's two of them, they rotate.
But it's one of those ones where before it never used to give you an advert in the middle of a music video or when you're watching something. Now it'll give you an advert in the middle. How are you going to do
and
that?
And there's two I've noticed, because before, what was I on? I was on something, and it was like I have to allow both ads to go, but you could skip it at one point.
You could skip
But
it
now
5
they're making them
seconds.
longer.
So you have to
Yes.
watch 2 ads before you can get onto the next bit, which I was just like, what? Again, when's this happened?
Yeah, 50
Where
second
did
ads.
this happen? You sucked us in for years. Since internet came out and streaming and YouTube and all of that, since all of this came out, you suckered us in with this belief that we could have all this entertainment at our fingertips.
Yeah.
No adverts.
Well,
Yeah,
technically,
absolutely.
we are still getting it, but they're just annoying us, isn't it? They want the money from
They're
us now.
just
They know
sliding
we're
back
hooked.
in.
We're hooked. So if
hooked.
you don't want the adverts, give them the $9.99 or $5.99 a month.
Yeah.
And this is it. Now you're charging us,
Now you're paying for it.
And then,
which is a good business model.
then
I
it's just
suppose, like
another
anything, but-
subscription.
Yeah, that's true.
How many subscriptions do you have currently?
I think that maybe just Netflix, because I realised today my Amazon Prime, I'm not using that either anymore. I don't really buy things from Amazon, but I think I've locked that off. Yeah. I think it is literally just Netflix. I've cut off loads of
I have
subscriptions.
Disney, Netflix,
What?
Amazon.
Or these are TV streamers.
These are all TV streams.
No.
Disney, Netflix, Amazon, Now TV, because that's a separate platform. And that's just so I can get Sky.
What?
You know that now it's owned by Sky, don't you?
But yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to pay a Now subscription so I could watch Sky channels. Or else you're just with Netflix, Amazon, Disney.
Prime.
Oh, okay.
And I do like a Sky, obviously like Game of Thrones and all of that sort of those kind of.
Once upon a time, like Sky was the thing, innit? And then you'd
Yeah.
have all Disney was on Sky.
Sky.
Everything was on one.
But
But
now
you're paying
everything-
Disney separate.
Disney
that's
separate.
an add-on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. It
But the
used to
thing
be
is-
included, and now everything is separate, but to the point where Disney now have their own streaming platform. That's what you're saying you
Yes.
subscribe to, yeah.
Whereas before, when I had Sky, like actual Sky, where you picked your channel packages. Do you remember? You had your living or whatever,
Yeah,
and then
I
you
remember
bought Disney, not Disney. You bought kids as an extra package, and you bought movies as an extra package.
Yeah.
And your entertainment packages.
But even the free ones then, what used to come with it, Sky One,
Yeah.
the basic music one, VH, what was it?
Yeah,
VH, I
God,
can't
something
remember.
like that, but they're all gone now. Like you still pay a bit extra to get those.
But don't you think, right, the psychology of it now, if you just had like your Amazon Fire Stick or in your TV, you got the built-in apps and you got all these free stuff, there is still quite a lot of free apps what you can watch.
Yeah.
Take Netflix and Prime out of it and the Disneys and whatnot. There's a lot of free channels, but they're the channels what we deem as boring or they got rubbishy films on it and stuff
Is
like
it
that. But
FTV or something like that.
got
My son
FTV,
watches something like that.
Pluto,
and all that loads of
Yeah.
but Flex TV, Flex
or
TV.
something, yeah.
But then when you think about it, inside of Flex TV and Pluto, there's like loads of different channels and stuff like that. So if you compare it to like how Sky was when you never bought the add-on package, the entertainment package, the kids
It just
package.
came as one.
You still had 30, 40 channels like
To flick through at
to
least.
flick through.
Yeah.
And if you want to pay them the extra tenner, you get the movie
Yeah.
channels and whatnot.
Yeah.
In a sense, we still got all those channels for free. And those add-ons now, it's like you say, Netflix is to me, it's an add-on.
But
Yeah.
they're smart because, they've given you all these same free channels. But the reason no one watched them when it was Sky or Virgin is the same reason no one really watched. Like when you do look at those, because I have inquired, like you've got a U channel, but not the U channel how we remember it.
Channel U.
It's literally it's like a platform.
I've
It's
seen that,
just a
yeah.
U,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
purple U, and they've got free pro. But then it's things like Agatha Christie and those
things
real
UK Gold. That was like UK
yeah,
Gold.
you
it's
grew
UK
up on.
Gold.
Yeah.
It is the equivalent of
It's
UK
UK
Gold.
Gold.
So it's still there?
It's still
Has
there,
Sky
but
got-
they're not
Have
the
they got
programs we
UK
want.
Gold still on Sky?
No, not on mine now,
Oh,
unless
wow.
that's an additional
Probably
package.
is.
It's probably in the vintage package or whatever
Something
they call
like
it.
that.
Something that you have to get, the classics. It's probably a classics package. But
I
even
feel-
there's so many programs I want to watch, but now they're all on this MGM extra subscription.
And
or
Paramount.
Apple TV or
Star
Paramount.
Play.
I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
Stars.
doing it.
I
But
got a
it's equivalent
jailbreak
because
thing.
when you're talking about these old channels, like what was it, UK Gold we just said?
Yeah.
Think about the people 20 years ago when Sky was a thing, like
Yeah.
we never had no Netflix. People who are our age now, then,
Yeah.
they would have paid the premium for the
For
Sky
it, for the
movies.
Sky, yeah.
Now we look at the UK Gold as just like the younger people younger than us. They're not even interested in that. There's
Yeah.
no nostalgia there for them or nothing.
Yeah,
no
that's true.
memories.
After a certain age, they're not
Yeah.
interested
But
in
do
that.
you think some of the older people, like grandparents and all, they might still be
Appreciate it,
appreciating
yeah.
them,
Yeah.
watching like Steptoe and Son or whatever
that,
it is,
yeah.
or
That's what, because
Georgia
that was
Mildred and
Yeah.
these
You
sort
know
of
what?
programs.
In my family, on a Sunday, that's what my mum like. She loves a black and white movie. The other day they was watching, oh gosh, is it Love Thy Neighbour or something?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Love Thy Neighbour. They was watching something Ridley with Rigby.
Rigby, yeah,
I can't remember
on the
what-
buses. No,
no, the old man.
No, Rigby was young, and then the black man was his neighbour. Oh God, but it's not Love
Thy
Thy
Neighbour.
That is Love Thy
Is
Neighbour.
that Love Thy Neighbour?
I got the box set down there.
Have you? See?
Yeah, I think that is Love Thy Neighbour.
Yeah, I think it was that one. But yeah, we was watching that, so we have like little nostalgia Sundays. And my mum's got Sky. She's got a Sky package, so it's a free thing.
Yeah.
She hasn't got the big package. She's just like, no, I'm not bothered with that. She's got her streaming platforms that she watches.
Do Sky even still do what I would consider 2010 Sky? Do they still do
What
that
is
box? 'Cause-
2010 Sky? Explain.
So you know when you had, obviously you had your Sky box, you play, rewind, pause, all of that, and then you had your packages. Because now you always hear about Sky Glass,
Yeah.
We just rebranded.
and now
I don't know,
Sky
I've never
with
really had Sky,
Netflix.
to be honest.
Yeah.
So
It's just rebranded because it's still the same thing. And I think as well,
it's expensive.
people of a certain generation, when Sky came out, got Sky TV. So
Yes.
they are probably still paying for the big package because they believe that's what that means to have Sky TV. So they're paying for everything. Because I
Yeah.
know somebody who's elder and they've got the cinema package. You don't watch no
I
films.
spoke to
You've
someone,
got sports.
someone
And
on,
that's
the,
in the
on my
packages.
road a few months ago, and they said that they're paying their subscriptions is over £100. They got this full Sky
thing, yeah.
£100. They said.
Are they of a certain age, older like age?
Well, I don't know.
I feel like
I
they
would
can-
say the parent is probably 50s. Or would be 50, and the son is in his 30s. You know what I
But
mean?
you've
he
got to
should
think,
know better.
if
Yeah.
you had a Sky package, and movies always bumped up your Sky package, that could gone from £30 a month. By the time you've added your movies on there, that's £70 a month.
And now it's Sky Cinema, so you have to if it's out at the cinema, you have to pay extra to have that.
Yeah.
So you could, because I noticed, I watched a movie the other day and it said, I see the adverts are still coming up and it's saying out in cinema like 2nd of October,
Yeah,
out on Netflix the 24th of October.
yeah.
And I'm thinking, what, 2 weeks? And it's,
But then have you seen
On
how much
TV?
they're charging to watch it at TV? Like,
Yeah,
like if you watched
£15.
it, yeah, but it's cinema prices, isn't it? I'm guessing.
I don't know. I reckon I could go cinema. If I wanted to go solo, I would go cinema a lot cheaper than £15.
But you would have to spend a 15 quid on the popcorn and the drinks.
No, man. That's when you just bring your big bag. Butter kiss in there.
That's mad though, how it's so quick from the cinema to your house.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even quick. You're saying you can watch it same time.
Yeah, what they've done
How
now
does
is
it work again? Yeah.
with Amazon and with Sky. So if it comes out in the cinema, they'll give the cinema like a week to
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
exclusivity,
literally, yeah,
and
that's
then
right.
you can watch it in. They'll call it home premiere.
Yeah.
So you can be in the comfort of your own home and have this. Well, for one,
Another
I
way.
don't have that size screen or surround sound. And again, this is where everything has just become so advanced technology. Now people in
It's
their
also
house,
a way
tiny
of
living
control.
room. Yes.
Yeah, because it's controlling you. You will stay in your home more. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to go out. You're not people aren't venturing out to the cinema anymore like how they used to. Do you know what I mean? You're not. It used to be like a date night. It used to be a link your friend. Like people ain't really doing that
friends,
anymore.
dates.
It's a way of keeping you there. They know where you are with your phone. Your phone's in the house. That person's in the house.
Well, last time I went to cinema, I was with you guys.
Yeah, we did go together, didn't we?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm just
Yeah.
having a vision of that as well. I swear
And that's the first time I went to cinema in years.
And I love the
Literally.
cinema.
Yeah, I
but I
used to
feel
love
like
the
there's
cinema.
not even any films coming out.
That too.
There's no, I don't remember, what was it that we used to, was it teletext where you would check cinema times on the
Yeah.
teletext and that every Friday?
holiday
there'd be
on there.
somebody
You
coming
had to
up.
check flights.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
teletext
and then you ring
holidays.
the number, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, like now,
They're
if you feel like you want to go cinema, I feel like going to the cinema.
Like-
I really want a cinema experience. What are you going to go watch? Oh,
Yeah.
what's
Well,
that?
but you talk about cinema, like, have you not noticed all the new film studios popping up everywhere?
Oh, yeah, we've got a nice big film studio here now.
Is it finished now?
Yeah, that
one.
Shinfield one. But
Yeah.
I thought that was just a new thing. I drove through Arborfield. There's another one, Arborfield
Field-
Studios.
yeah.
There's about 5 of them within like 15, 20 miles.
They must be all connected.
Marlow Studios. There's loads.
Yeah.
They must be all
In this
connected.
You know what I mean? So
Like
why are we getting so much studios in this day and age? Is it,
Perhaps it's just cheaper here to have a studio.
there's no hidden agenda, or
I don't know. I just think
are they
it's cheaper.
filming lots of things? What we
Oh, it'd be nice.
Because they're filming Spider-Man or something at the moment in Reading. And opposite Rivermead, there's a derelict. It used to be Reading Chronicle, as a Reading Evening Post
Yes.
building.
Oh, yeah.
But they film I think they filmed some Luther in there, but that is a location where lots of films are made or where they store all of the stuff to go and film out in local locations. So I drove past and the security guard in there, I was like, yo, well, I got a night. What's going on in there? What are they filming? I said, and he was like, oh, I goes, oh, what, NDA? He's like, I said, it's a big, is it Marvel? And he's like, He didn't want to say, but he was just like, I said, I had they're filming Spider-Man around there. He's like, And he's coming like, no.
Stop asking me questions.
Yeah. But from that's why I kind of took from, okay, they are doing Spider-Man around here.
Yeah, and Reading Gola Prison, they're doing a lot of filming.
In there as well,
there.
in the
And,
prison, yeah.
What are they going to do with that?
I think they use it for
That's
filming
used for
locations.
a lot of prison scenes
I
and that.
suppose, yeah.
And up in Englefield Estate, do you know that place?
No.
No? Like when you go over
I know Phil High
by the
Street.
roundabout, like you're going towards Newbury A4,
Street,
but you
High
take a
Street.
right, like
High
to go
Street
towards
done.
Pangbourne.
No.
That road between Pangbourne and Field roundabout. On the left.
I
there's
know
a
what
big-
road you mean.
They filmed so many movies there. I watched a movie 2 nights ago with what's it, James Bond, the older one, the new about 3
Craig.
James.
Craig David.
Craig.
Daniels.
No, not
Daniel
him.
Craig.
Daniel
One
Craig.
One before him.
Pierce Brosnan.
Him.
Oh,
Him
okay.
and a load of like other famous actors was in it, and it was all filmed at.
Is that the
Englefield
murder
House.
thing?
Thursday Murder Club.
Yes.
Oh,
I've
yes,
heard that's
Thursday
supposed to be
Murder-
good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But
Is it? I'm going to watch that.
it's really good, but read the books.
Oh, really?
Listen, I've read all 4 of them books. Ron, that is my author. It is just so, and that is a book that I read in a day. So I just bought the new one, and then AJ's like, "Mum, you finished it already?" I said, "Of course I have." Like, it's just got me. It's funny. It's British, and it's like humor that you understand.
Yeah.
And they're older people, so they're like, you know, when older people kind of like just kind of forceful, just do like it's just really, really funny. But they have done it justice in the movie.
I was going to say,
But-
they put money into the actors.
Pierce, I don't think he should have played that role because in the book the guy is just a bit more of a lad, and he's and I just see him as James Bond still.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
He's
Like,
quite a funny actor, though, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's very versatile because
Yeah.
he was in something else on Netflix where he was playing the Irish dad. It was a mobster thing recently. I
I see-
can't remember.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Helen Mirren was his wife in that.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Is that no? That's not Mobland.
it might have been.
Might
Is it
be
Mobland? I
Mobland,
want to
it's
see that, but
Liverpool.
it's on is
iPlayer.
it Paramount? It's on Paramount.
Is it?
Mobland? Yeah, I want that. I want to see that.
Yeah, that was.
And it's
alright.
got
decent.
what's his name? The Love for Dogs.
I know
guy.
who you mean.
Tom Brady, not Tom, Brady.
Hardy.
Hardy.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
him in it. Yeah.
Yeah, Mobland. I want to see that.
But that was good to see Pierce Brosnan playing those sort of roles. He's not a clean cut, nice guy, Mr. Gentleman, or there's another one he was in. It was like I don't know, there was a wind and he was chasing the wind and saving people. Like, so it's just good to see him in British stuff, like
a bit of
playing
comedy.
Yeah,
like-
the comedy
Yeah, I
to
think
it.
I don't know. I think he works well in them kind of roles. I just think he's like You know what I mean? That shows that funny side of him, you know what I mean?
But my friend, a girl that I did some filming with before, she's actually an extra in that. And so that's how I knew it was being filmed in Reading at the time, a little while ago.
Well, I done that same, I had to sign an NDA because I had to supply sound and stuff for a movie being shot there. But I don't know what movie it is.
Yeah.
So I was watching that the other day thinking, is that it? But I'm guessing it's not because where it was set up and the scene, I never saw it in the in that movie.
Oh, okay. It might have been a drop scene though. Because you know when it gets to edit...
no, but I still don't think it will fit in with
what that was.
With what that was. So they do a lot of filming there. So don't bother sue me, whichever company it is, because I don't even know
you don't
the
know.
name of your movie.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, but there was a lot of celebrities about, but I wouldn't know there. You know what I mean? Yes. Going back a few episodes, I must say, me and you, Esther, we have to take accountability for something now.
Okay. I
Right?
like this.
Asha's going to like this. Yeah? We swear blind, and it's my fault, that sea spray had been licked down. The fish and chip shop.
Oh, yeah, no, but it hasn't.
No,
Everything
it
around
hasn't.
it has. But it's,
It
Is
hasn't.
it still going strong?
No.
Opposite Electric Lady.
It's closed down,
closed,
but we
but the building's
remember that episode we talked, and I said I drove past it and it was gone that couple of weeks ago, and I swear blind that it was gone because I looked through that gap where there was a building. I came the other way, and I never see no sea spray. And Asha was the only one saying, "No, I'm sure it's still there."
Nah, still
and
there.
I went past from the different angle. And
You
hopefully
drove past it. Oh my God,
sea
it's still
spray
there.
is still there. But
it's not open.
I'm
Is
thinking
it
I'm going mad.
overcome-
Is this a Mandela effect or something? But it's still there. No, honestly, it's still there.
Is it because
No.
I'm just thinking, you're talking about the chippy that's just before you get the corner, right? So if
Yeah.
you're coming from the hospital end,
You're going
Yeah.
straight
going
over
straight.
to Coley.
And it's on the left.
It's still there.
It's still
Is
there.
it,
building's still there.
is it the bushery then that's overcovered it? Because it's not like it's
not,
derelict
that's not
around
even covered
it.
by bush. So
No.
was there something between sea spray and the corner building then?
No.
Because
There was
No.
just boarded. That corner building was always
now
just
that's
been
I think
boarded.
whatever happened, you see that bit was boarded up,
Yeah.
where that was being so overgrown and everything, they must have chopped down what was ever in there and it made it look like
it's gone as
sea
well.
spray was gone as well. And Asha, I take accountability.
okay.
Sorry, sea
because
spray owners.
you,
Sorry.
for the fact that we were in the episode and I was saying, no, it's still there. and it's one thing when somebody's, you've seen something and somebody is telling you something isn't,
Yeah.
make you question.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're making you question yourself
listen.
or whatnot, but
No.
I have to.
I know it was there and I knew
And,
to see it.
you know, and that goes for both of us because
Yeah.
I swear blind because I literally, when we were talking about it that week,
You was
I
convinced.
had drove past there and I was convinced it was gone because I saw what I saw. I thought I saw what I
I
saw.
think my man is holding out for the money. Because next to Sea Spray, on the left-hand side, you remember they've built a block of flats there. They aren't new now. They've been there for a while.
Yeah.
Because that used to be where
Then
laser
there's a
was,
Sea
innit?
Spray, and then they've built up that in the corner.
Yeah.
You know that developers are hitting them up for
They don't want
their
that in the
space.
middle. That little.
Yeah, and it's not being used. He ain't even got to make chips no more. You get it?
Because you're right. Because if they built around it and he was just there, closed down, he might decide to lick it down and build something there for himself.
But it's his land. He's
And it's his
owning
land.
it.
Yeah.
So I rate him for that. Just keep it there closed and
Keep it
keep the
there too,
offers
right.
coming in.
Yeah.
Because the way they're building up Reading has changed a lot.
disgusting.
Like, obviously, you need economy growth and change and whatever else, but it's no longer like a family town, is
Nah.
it? Like, they think they're putting 2 bowling alleys in. It's just like, but do you know what you've taken away in order to just now
do that.
put back to...
What do you think about these arcades and the bowling places? What's opening up?
I went today. Yeah, it was all
I
right.
went to the one in the Butt Centre, under the spinners,
Oh, yeah.
the one underneath.
Yeah.
I've been there about 3 times playing
You like
crazy
it?
golf.
Is it good in there?
Good.
Yeah, it's all right.
I've not actually been in there. I've been in there for an event, like the event space. I've not
Where are you talking? Which-
utilised
upstairs?
Spinners.
upstairs in the Biscuit
Top
Factory. Yeah, so
Oh,
that's
yeah,
like
been
an
in
event
there.
space.
Yeah.
So I've been to a couple of events that have happened up there, but I've not utilised the entertainment part. Has anyone used the cinema in there?
No.
Yes.
once,
Yeah, we've been in there.
Is it what's that like?
It's nice. It's cozy. It's quite intimate. It's nice. We went to watch Sonic 2 and I was Sonic 2, go and watch that because it's about adults and Jim Carrey just foolish, man.
Oh, he's in it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, he's just voiceover.
No,
Or is
he's
it- oh,
in it playing 2
Oh.
characters, bro.
Okay.
Jim Carrey ain't easy, but it's funny. It's adult. The adult humor in it, you'll just get it. So it's the Sonic chain is really good.
Yeah,
It's cozy.
I went in there few weeks back after I went crazy golfing down in the other building below. Just have a look
Have a look at it,
again,
yeah.
right? And it was a bit empty, to be honest. So I don't think they're doing that well.
They're doing all right though.
They must be,
because
but-
I went there to a book launch,
Yeah.
and although the book launch was happening, it was still buzzing with people in the other areas and stuff, and people that do pizza and stuff, and they've got little street food.
They've got a record shop up there as well.
Yeah,
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just,
What?
Yeah.
What?
vinyls.
Oh.
Vinyls, they've got all about hip hop albums,
Yeah, it's
reggae.
like because when I went there, it was playing like old school hip hop, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
when I was going to sit. I was like, I might stay out here. It was a little vibe.
Yeah, so
Mad
that's
how expensive them vinyl players are, though.
Yeah,
Bread and Biscuit
God,
Factory. Yeah.
bread.
yeah.
Not,
Yeah.
not to be
What's it-
confused as the Biscuit Factory,
Factory.
At
down by the
dawn.
Forbury.
What's that?
Okay, so opposite Reading Prison, where they got the new development with the new Tesco Express on the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah, yeah.
If you look up on the side of that building,
Yeah.
that is also called the Biscuit Factory.
Oh, really? But isn't that to do with Huntley and Palmer's
Yeah, the
previously?
original
So
Biscuit Factory,
they're trying to keep some of the history of the town
Yeah.
in these new buildings.
They would
whatever.
have to, if you think about it. Reading was known for the 3 Bs.
Yeah,
Biscuits,
buttons.
Biscuits,
bulbs.
bulbs, and... Oh my God, I just had it.
That's a good point.
I'm
Google.
sure it was it beer?
Beer, Courageous Brewery. Could be.
Maybe.
No.
Courageous
it
was Space so Road, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was biscuits, bulbs, and beer. The 3 Bs
Definitely
of Reading.
bulbs because Down Junction, isn't it? Certain
Daffodils and
seeds.
stuff.
And
Was
it's
it?
certain seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bread. Not bread.
No.
I thought it was buttons, but I don't quote me on that. Yeah, it's bulbs, beer and biscuits.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what the
Simmons
beer
Brewery.
aspects were. Yeah.
Just
But-
Simmons.
What I was going to say as well, how are we feeling about digital IDs? Just a quick
Yeah.
might as well touch on that.
Well, I'm anti everything, you know what I
Me
mean?
too.
So, I'll be that person who's like, if you have to update your license, you update this, or I'm the one who's holding out. I'm updating mine before it comes in, so I got extra 10 years,
Years at least,
or
or
whatever,
something, be on top
then
of it.
I'm dodging it until
Yeah.
I have to.
To do it. Yeah.
You know, that's
Well,
how I
I thought
stay. Just in
that
general.
I'd be able to avoid it. I'm just feeling like, oh, this is all getting too much for me. I'm going to end up going back to the Caribbean. Da, 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 da. Barbados has got digital IDs, and the
What?
Caribbean, they are taking on the digital IDs, but basically it's so the people in Barbados are getting older. The younger people aren't taking on the skilled jobs, so therefore we don't have enough people to build up the island, so to speak. So what they've done is opened up the digital IDs between, Guyana, I know, is one of them, and another island. So between those 3 islands, if you've got your digital ID, you can travel freely for working purposes and stuff. And it's bringing tradesmen from the other islands over to us to build up because they're getting old. Yeah. And the young people, it's all different now.
not
The
supporting
construction,
islands, yeah.
plumbers and all of those sort of jobs, people don't want to do anymore. So they're trying to bring people in from the other islands so that they can move around freely to do it. But I just think, oh gosh, we're getting locked in. And now with all of this in Mellissa in Jamaica, it just got my mind thinking like that was supposed to be my safe haven. And they're troubling my safe haven and they're starting their experiments in my safe havens. Then it's going to spread out of do you know what I mean? Yesterday I watched a video, sorry I'm going on, and a lady, this was during Mellissa, obviously it's happening now, and she said, people are foreign, come buy up your land, the farmer them, don't sell your land. She was like straight up with it, telling the people, do not sell your land, because after the aftermath of this, the corporations are going to try and come and buy it up. People are foreign, come on and buy your land,
And then
buy it up, buy it up.
individuals,
They're
if
taking
you
it
ain't
from
got
us.
much money and there's people coming in saying, we'll give you money and on whatever.
We'll give
invest in
you
your
50 million or
Yeah,
something for this piece of land.
And people are going to run and think it's big money.
Yeah.
Probably give them, you can still stay here for another 10, 20 years or whatever, and then you lose your land.
Yeah.
A lot of that, I feel a lot of that's going to be
I
started.
feel that will happen
100%.
as well, because when you put money in front of people that perhaps haven't had
they've
a big
never
enough
seen it.
figure, yeah, it's new money, and I can I hope not.
Well,
I hope they see it as
I hope Andrew Hollis is like, the PM is like, you know what I mean?
I hope he advises people to hold tight, because Jamaica's one country where people stay together in it. They're not. I feel like they.
But at the same time, when temptation's there, when
Especially
You know,
after this
after
kind of
something's
devastation.
happened.
devastation in
and-
over 50 years, they've never had a hurricane to this extent. Like
it's a lot.
Just as they brought in that new, was it Jamaica 2030.
Yeah, the 2030, the smart city
The
things.
smart
That's what's
city.
going back to with our digital IDs here and stuff. And with our town changing, we're slowly becoming a digital.
And not only that, I think what's probably allowed them to think, oh, you know what, we can go over there and doing it, is how quickly, like from Barbados to Jamaica, how quickly the islands have developed through tourism.
And they know what they're doing.
And they know that people like, oh, okay, people are prepared to pay money to come here. Let's.
Look how popular Jamaica has become in the last maybe 2 years. Like you see people and it's going down the raft and every girl won't get rubbed down by a raft man. And the Americans haven't really been open to the Caribbean, but they love Jamaica and they realise how quick it is to get there.
4 hours.
So I feel like on my feeds of the last few years, there's so much Jamaican content and it looks desirable. And I feel like that's part of, I really think that they orchestrated the hurricane anyway, but I just feel like that's all, the island's been in the limelight. Oh, Jamaica. They're doing a bit too well. They're in my eyesight a lot at the moment, aren't they? They've got a lot of tourism. There's a lot going on for that country right about now. Or they're developing now.
They built the new motorways and the roads.
Do you know what I mean?
And then that big massive hotel complex. What they're starting like.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a couple of them like mega projects. You know what I mean?
There you go.
So
they're doing.
Like the government do not own their beaches in Jamaica either. Like, so the locals have to ask permission to go on the beaches. Yeah.
So yeah, like even
Things like that kill me. Like,
in Negril, there's a little
Barbados
patch
will go same way.
beach, what they call a public beach.
oh really?
Yeah, a little patch.
What? So all beaches are owned by hotels then, to an extent.
I think the land, the beaches in Jamaica, I'm sure Britain still owns the land underneath the hotels or whatever. That will always belong to Britain.
Yes, the land still brings, because it was part of the colony,
Agreement,
isn't it?
Yeah.
So and it was weird. Something literally popped up on my feed about that, because that's how I know. I was like, oh, Jamaica don't have any public beaches, because it was talking about that. And so the land is still owned by the Commonwealth.
Yep, Crown land.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
called Crown
What
land.
does read that out? Sorry, what's that?
Says that ownership of the beaches in Jamaica is a mix of private and public, with many of the most well-known accessible beaches being controlled by private resorts and individuals, while the state technically owns all state land, Crown land, which can include some beaches, a significant portion of privately owned or leased resorts that control access. So that means that if you're staying at the beach, then you can have access to it, but the locals don't. That's so bad.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
But I reckon Barbados will go same way.
Because I felt like that when I was there anyway. Like when I went to the beach down there, I was like, where's the people? Where's we people? Beach is saturated, people that don't look like me. But they don't feel like, you've gone to the beach before.
Do you think they might just like, you know, that's the touristy kind of area.
Yeah.
We'll just go down there.
Yeah.
We don't even want to be there. We'll go to our little nice beach, what no one don't know about.
And
and just
also,
leave the tourists to it.
it's nothing to them. Like, where you going? I ain't going to the beach. You know what I mean? It's nothing to them because it's there all the time. Whereas we go there, oh my God, the beach, blue water. Blah, blah, blah. So that thing for the sun and sea, they live there, innit? It's not natural for them. It's like, beach, man, I ain't going down there Sunday.
I just always think to myself, it's just funny, and this is just what put red. Like, why would there be any need for a privately owned beach? Why does the hotel need to own the beach? Surely
Privately.
You've come to the island to have your holiday or whatever else. You want to immerse yourself with the locals and the culture and everything else. Or else, what was the point of you going over there? If you want just beach and a nice one, isn't there like a little place in Cornwall that looks like overseas? So if it was just about beach and pretty water and all them things, you
Dumbledore,
can keep
whatever
your
you call it,
ass
not
in the
Dumbledore.
UK in probably the most.
Yeah, only thing is only for 1 month of the year.
Yeah, true.
That's
you
the only
squeeze it
problem.
in.
with it.
Maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Then
1
you
month is a
squeeze
push.
it in because it blows my mind that people will actually say like they don't want to mix with the locals.
Why do you go there for?
Why
And I
do you go
remember
there then?
My mum went somewhere and she came back and she was like, tourist people are so ignorant because it's like, oh, they're so happy, aren't they? And they ain't got much, but they're so happy. And she's like, that's the part that you don't get. That's the part that you missed. It's not about the material. Like they have life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is life for them. They're not expecting the big da-da-da. They can be happy. They ain't got the stresses like what we have over here. That's why it's laid back and every day is every day over there and sort of things you get in any island. Because the ones that I've been to, I feel like it's different islands, same shit. Very much so.
How does it compare when you go to a European beach like Spain or somewhere like that? You know, when you're out in the sunshine, do you feel, obviously you're not in the Caribbean, but what's your feeling? Because I'm not really bothered about beach. I'm just a dude. I just go there. I like go play shopping, but
when I went
beaches, what's your experience?
I can't really remember.
How can you compare
but
it?
when we went to,
Or is it just a beach is a beach to you? Like,
no, because Caribbean beach is Caribbean beach.
Yeah.
You'll never get that. Even the way how the water laps back and forth sounds different.
everything about
It
it.
sounds and feels like home.
The scents,
I don't know.
the food,
Yes.
and everything, the background.
The salt from it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Over here, you smell seaweed first as soon as you lick the beach.
You're like that.
As soon as you're driving down, you're like, okay, we're by the sea now.
And it's green.
Yeah.
But you still appreciate a European beach.
No.
Yeah, I've been to European beaches and appreciated them because it's the sun's out and I need to get away. But it's not the same as when you go to.
Okay. So if we're talking about a getaway from your hometown and just be a different scenery, then I can appreciate very few English beaches because I tell you why I can't sit here and wholeheartedly say, I appreciate it. It's too damn cold to really appreciate the scenery, and no matter what the weather's like,
The
it's
wind taking you one
different
way.
level cold. Yeah. Then what's there to be pretty? All I can see is green. You're either on dirty looking sand that just looks like I don't even know what it's been through, or on rock. I've never, and I mean I've not even so much as dipped a toe in any English beach. Never.
Oh, I have.
Different level country, boy, whole body
But
gone
you
in.
know what? If we lived in the UK, like the coastal towns, think about it. There's beaches all around England. I haven't even been to, but a lot of them are rocky. But there must be a lot of nice sandy ones,
there
like
is. There are a
some
few
remote
tucked
places
away.
up north.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Up near Liverpool, somewhere up there. Yarmouth or wherever.
Yeah.
Like not the major great, but everywhere is the coast.
Yeah. So there must be something.
So think about the people who live at the seaside places. Is it their vibe is probably a bit laid back to like a Caribbean
being
people who
personally
live
asked the
at
beach, just there. Do you know what I mean?
Because when I watch these Channel
they'll
4
still pay their
YouTube
15,000
documentaries and stuff, and you see the beach place, you think, so it's not just Bournemouth, it's not just...
I get what you mean.
You think there's so many beaches, Ireland, Wales, everywhere, there's beaches all around England. But
we only know the same.
I suppose they got a better way of life because they're by the beach anyhow. So when the piece of sun comes out, whether it's just like you get a hot weekend in end of March, random one, they're there.
Yeah,
I can imagine that.
So-
but I guarantee that those people are probably still dropping their 10,000 or more to go on a cruise.
True.
And you live, why cruise when you have your beach right there?
they probably got
Look out
boats.
your window and see the beach. But
it's a different experience.
you will still drop your 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grand to go to a different beach. So don't get it twisted. I can understand the scenery and the sound of the ocean because I'm very much a water baby. I like the ocean. I like the sound of it. I like the sound of rainfall and all of that sort of thing. And I can appreciate, like, I'm here. Oh, this is nice. Like, I've done Devon before. I've gone to Devon for a week's holiday. And the weather was absolutely gorgeous the whole time we were out there. And it was a beautiful
nice,
experience. It was. And people were really nice and friendly. And it was very beautiful. But I can't say that I could compare that feeling, even though it was nice and I had a really good time, to when I stepped foot Barbados,
From the minute
Jamaica,
you come off the plane.
Mexico, where it's different. But I'm a hot person, so for me to be happy and comfortable and I need to feel that heat. I need to feel it. Even when we have, I mean, to be fair, this summer that we've had this year has got to be one of the most fantastic summers we've had in a very long time.
Really?
But I don't feel, in terms of continuous sunshine.
We did have a few. Yeah,
We had quite a
it was
good few
relatively
It was
all right.
like in over 30s and that, weren't it?
Yeah.
It was relatively.
And
all right.
it was-
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
it was-
remember we were sweating down.
We were sweating out
Sweating
We were
here.
sweating down.
Where's
in
the
there.
fan, Rudie?
Yeah, it was.
And not only that, I feel like we had a decent summer from April. Like April, we had some good sunshiny days and stuff like that made you feel like you can go out. Well, usually our April, June, July is dark grey cloud. Like,
it's
is
a
this
hit and miss,
supposed to
a
be
bit
our summer?
sporadic.
But I actually feel like we had a summer where we could have been a good, healthy amount of outdoors.
Yeah.
But all right, look
There
at it like
was
that. A maximum of four months a year of heat doesn't compare to 12 months.
No, yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? Or
And
when
the
it's cold,
cholesterol-
it's...
And do you ever feel like when you go back home as well, like whatever ailments you might have here, whether it be your
Them
knees
gone.
hurt, they're
God,
gone.
man, the other
Gone.
day I went
Like,
somewhere,
what
my
is that?
elbow was hurting. That's why I shift out. I sit down in the sun, right? I never feel no pain in my elbow. I come back here the other day, look, my elbow feel cold already.
Yeah,
man.
like
Seriously.
friend-
we're not even joking. That is
It's
a
real. That
thing.
is real.
Yeah. I
And
got
I'm born bred here. We're all born, well, not you, but we're born bred here. So why would?
I was
he's
born
born
here.
here.
Oh, you're born here. So
Yeah.
why would us being there fix us? Considering this is what
'Cause
we're
as-
born into.
as a
like,
people, that's what we need. We are people of the sun.
hard.
Yeah, I mean that's where we've come from. We are people of the sun. We form and we just
Realistically,
you come out of this, come out
we're
of this.
messing about, right? You, me. We should literally just say, listen, you know what?
I
Do
would.
what we have to do.
come
Kids
out.
them get whatever age or whether they
gone.
or you're really we should be out of here.
Yeah.
Really, because
Yeah.
we're just sitting there getting old.
Yeah, and I've got and I'm happy as well because
Yeah, it's true.
these dark. The other day, when the clocks went back, me and my son were out, and I said, "Oh, I've got to change the clock in the car," and he said, "Oh, well, it's not 7 o'clock." I said, "No, it's 10 to 6, but pitch black." But this is the day when the clocks are gone, and he's like, "Oh, already." And I was like, and like he's young, innit? So I'm just like, I hate that feeling for you. But yeah, now we're back to dark mornings, dark evenings, go to work in the dark, come home in the dark, sort of thing. Not nice. I know that's everywhere, but
No, but
here it's just
yeah.
heavy. I don't
But
know. It's like,
even
nah,
before that, like
Weather that comes with
with
it.
it, yeah.
a few
Like,
weeks
I
ago.
tried to hold out till November to turn that heating on. I'm not gonna lie, I made it
My
to
arm
October
full
22nd.
blast at home. Better not cut out.
these hold back heating stories. I don't
ramp with that.
I don't ramp with that.
Do you know what messed me up?
No, forget it.
Smart meter.
I ain't
I've
gonna-
got
I
that
ain't
smart
gonna- I ain't
meter
gonna
either.
smart
Forget
meter.
that.
But do you know what? I can't help but clock it.
See, but that's why they
Throw
let you
away.
have. That's why, yeah, disconnect it and
gonna
don't
have to-
look at it.
You know how much time people used to come and knock my door saying, "Oh, you need to have a smart meter by this year because it's going to be thing." And one day, right, one of them rang me up, and I always said, "No." One day, one rang me up and said about it. I goes, "Well, I don't need it till 2020, whatever."
Yeah.
And the man on the phone turned around and said, "You never need it. You don't ever need it."
There you go.
I said, "So the other people them who keep bugging, they're telling lies." You know what I mean?
But it was an optional thing.
Well, I don't
when did
know.
they-
How they were forcing it on people, they would make
They
it
are
look like
kind
you
of
have to have it.
Yeah, like
That's
anything else.
just-
I still got pushing key. I go and charge it and pushing my key. I go and charge it once a month or whatever, and that's it.
See,
look back,
I
same.
can't remember why I went smart meter.
Because you was convinced.
You were pressured.
into
No,
it.
it wasn't even pressured. It was one of those things where I can't even remember why I did it.
No.
No, they tried to
I
give
needed
me
to do
one. I was
something
like,
and then they did it.
I
and
don't
I
want
was
to
like,
see
yeah,
what I'm
go on,
using
just
every
do
day.
it.
No.
I'm gonna
Lord,
put it on,
it's
and when
the
it's
worst
gone,
thing.
it's gone.
Everybody I know has got smart meter. Like, well, not I can't say everybody. The few people I know has got it, but maybe because their houses are like fully electric and no gas.
Okay, there's that as well.
They
I just
say
have
like
gas cooker.
the amount when people say to me how much they spend on their electric, I say to myself, what?
Yeah.
In one day? In one day, I can't get my head around it. You know?
Because it should be some. I remember when I got a reading, and they was like, "Oh yeah, you're only spending like 27p a week on electric or something like that." I was like, "Okay then," but you will need to change over to. I was like, "No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. That's all right. If that's you've told me what I'm spending a week, I can budget that and work that out.
Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me a meter in my face every minute. Oh my god, nah.
I think I've
This is-
built
yeah.
a fear because I was getting. I'll be honest. I've moved to Octopus before I was with British Gas, and
I've
so
heard they're
I
good.
was who British Gas
Octopus.
Oh, Octopus, yeah. Because when I was with British Gas, so I was with Bristol Energy, one of them really cheap, small kind of companies. They went bust, and British Gas bought them out,
Put them out.
Like they do.
like they do.
We buy everyone out.
So then all of
no,
a
you
sudden they were
Octopus.
supplying my gas. Imagine the highest bill for 1 month that I got from British Gas was £1,000.
What?
Think about it.
£1,000.
What were you paying? You were paying everybody else's gas on your road.
Everybody. Because when I switched to Octopus, I got £1,600 check back from British Gas.
Huh?
Yeah. So they were overcharging me because of electric. I'm not even great with putting in meter readers. I'm putting a meter in and maybe forget to put in a
Saying
meter reader.
that-
So like you should have built up a pattern of kind of what I'm
Saying
they were
that,
just
mine has gone down significantly, right? Because like, you know, energy prices went up
Up,
quite
yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
I thought they were
2-3
going up
years
again.
ago. Well,
October it went up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went
know.
down in July, and then it went up
In
October
October.
1st.
Well, I built up some credits, right? Because I remember about a year and a half ago, they were charging me. I was just doing it and it was 150 odd or what a month, and then I'm paying I looked at my thing and I realized I had credit
Oh, nice.
1,000 plus. So how much it
Nice.
was in credit? So I changed it online. I changed it to 40 odd pound and accepted it. And now they've bumped it up a bit to about 50, 51 pound a month.
Okay.
I've still got credit.
That is
You know what I
really
mean?
good.
That is
I think
really
I
good.
average about 90 at the moment. My last bill was £90, and the bill before that was £90. Oh, God knows what this bill is going to be, because now I've put and that's without my heating on.
Yeah.
Now I've put my heating on,
Yeah,
and I tell you, I turn everything off by the switch,
Yeah.
the plug.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I know.
My oven, my kettle. The only thing
You've
that
got to
stays
remember
on
to
is
do
my
that.
boiler and the TV.
Yeah.
Daylight robbery, innit? Daylight robbery
It
they
is,
are on us.
because
Like
I tell you,
heist.
I will wake up in the morning and come downstairs and see that I've already spent £1. How?
Yeah.
I was sleeping. Everything
it's
is
a
off.
standing charge. They knock it off every week or whatever, or every day. That must be.
If you think £1
big chunk.
already in standalone charges, not even
Done
turn on a
anything.
kettle, not
Every
turn
day.
on nothing. that's. I can't cope. Between all of this and then
That's why
UK
she's-
digital cards, and I'm just like, you lot just
Well,
want
the
me gone.
the funniest thing, even though they're daylight robbing us, was the daylight robbery that took place in the Louvre. Do you aware of that, guys?
France.
France.
Yeah,
Listen,
about this.
who knew Ocean's 11 was going to happen in
I think fair
2025?
play to those people.
Listen, it's and have you seen the detective that's leading up the case?
What, in real
life,
No, I saw a meme.
Listen.
I see the man them done a meme about it.
He wears a trilby, a
Oh,
trench
gosh.
coat, and he looks like he needs to pull out a pocket watch. He looks like, listen, and he looks young. He's probably in his 30s or 40s.
French Sherlock Holmes.
I'm telling you, but he's very. The whole image, it just looks like with a heist, the kind of detective that's leading up the case.
This is straight Praro, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
they can
telling
make
you,
a movie out of this.
Carol,
That's definitely a movie.
definitely. Netflix will have a new movie on it.
2
That'll be
years.
soon. Yeah,
2 right.
years.
You know what?
Might
I
even
really
be a
hope
year.
Yeah.
every last one of them robbers gets away with it.
I hope
Yeah, I
they do
said
too.
it.
They're
I
saying
hope
that
they get away with it.
But did you know that they said that in the last few months, there's been 7 jewellery robberies in
Nice.
France.
Oh, really?
And they're saying, could it be the same gang? Or is it other people watching it and saying, wait, them man, they done that one, let we do one. And
Yeah.
there's other gangs that's doing these robberies. But
I like the fact that they done it in 7 minutes, in and out. Like it's just
broad daylight.
Proper,
broad daylight.
professional.
And try run down the ladder afterwards on the way out.
yeah.
To get rid of the evidence.
But
Hard.
the company that the ladders that they use,
Yes.
they're using that image as marketing. Say, oh, we can get you into anywhere and in there for 7 minutes. Like they're
Yeah.
using it
In
as-
and out 7 minutes.
saying that they've arrested a few people for it though.
Oh,
Okay.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
hopefully
5
it's
new
just
suspects arrested,
Yeah.
but still no sign of looted jewelry. That's been melted down.
So did they drop one? Didn't drop one of the crowns and left it?
Somebody told me that today, but
sure
I
they-
thought she was just
I
joking.
don't know. That might have been this off
That
of that
piss
spoof
take,
thing
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
You know
A
what I
little
mean?
bit back.
Oh, I
Apparently,
don't
they
know.
dropped one of the crowns. It dropped on the floor. It broke. The jewels, diamonds, ping off, and they allowed that one.
and went off.
Yeah, but I
Imagine
don't
you see
know- I don't know
something
if it's
shiny in under one of the cabinets. What's that? What's that?
But there were people in there, weren't there?
Yeah, broad daylight. People downstairs still looking at the Mona Lisa.
how beautiful, how beautiful.
Mona Lisa got stolen. It was missing for what?
Oh yeah, that
10,
happens.
2 years or 20 years? How long was it?
So you trying to tell
It's
me,
not very. You're
for
not
you
going
to get the great police work, you got to rob like jewelry or artwork? Because if that was a murderer, then he's fine. They ain't finding that. That's just the way my brain kind of thinks.
no,
sorry.
no. But
You can find money. It's like when the government owe you something, they want all of the X, Y, Z. But yet when you owe them money, they know where you live, how you earn your money. It's just like that, isn't it? Really.
yeah.
Well, I hope if you're listening, robbers, get away with it.
Get
I
away
hope
with
you
it.
do get away with it. I hope you laugh in
We're
their
in
face every day.
2025 and there's a heist happening. That's
I know.
amazing.
I think the government could find what they want to find.
Yeah,
agree.
of course.
There's things what people want to see, or now it's not being
And
shown.
it could be a distraction as well because, like, it's out of the blue and like a heist, or properly someone's orchestrated it and stuff. A lot of attention's on it, but what is it?
Yeah,
that we're not seeing?
what did you miss
What we
out in that
missing?
week
Yeah.
in the news? What was buried?
Yeah.
I always think though, is it like Ocean's 11?
Yeah, it
in
seems so.
terms of like, you know, it's outside people that, you know, they've surveilled and done, or is it an inside job?
Partly inside, have to be something. Someone.
Can't be someone in
Somebody inside, yeah, definitely.
I would love to be that smart.
Might be the Bernie Mac. 'Cause remember Bernie Mac in Ocean's 11? He was the car dealer. Man, and he made a big promotion and all of that for them to slide in. So you never know. If they've planned it correctly. I actually watched Ocean 11, I think, after watching
Oh, brilliant
hearing
films, The Oceans.
it. Oceans, yeah.
And I think Brad Pitt and George Clooney, they really made those films.
Have
They're
you
good.
watched the one with the girls with Rihanna in?
Yes.
That one's good as
That
well.
is very
It's
good.
like the same on par with that. I thought that was
I'm
really
a
good.
Sandra Bullock
They're
fan.
good films.
Yeah,
good
me
films.
too.
I find I'm a big fan of hers. I do like her.
And
Sorry,
Speed,
who's
there's
it? You a fan of who?
Sandra
Sandra
Bullock.
Bullock.
Oh yeah.
I
she's
quite
a
like
good
her.
actress.
I think she's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going crazy though. But I think at the end of the day, the government need to understand when it comes to like the digital ID, all these restrictions in places. Again, I've always said you're pissing in our faces and telling us it's rain. People are going to become smarter.
Yeah.
They're gonna, as much as sometimes technology I think does dumb us down a little bit. There's still going to be them people there that read books and going to be smarter and outsmart you guys. And when you keep pushing us to the brink like you are, that smartness is always going to come out in ways to benefit us, because all the government cares about is benefiting the rich.
But it's already happening. Like when you see the French clips of when they riot on TikTok
It's
and
about
stuff.
to go down.
Do you know
that
what I
road,
mean? They're like, right, you lot tearing shit up.
Yeah.
They go
Tearing
in.
shit.
But I can believe that of French people.
All right, there's a lot of protests and stuff what goes on in England, but like, do you think like this digital ID? How many signatures? There's probably nearly 3 million. There's about
I haven't been back. I know it was
2.8
like
million
1
or
point
something.
something when I last read something about.
Yeah,
how
no,
much
it's definitely
signatures.
up at the
But
2.8.
I know it's made
around
the
that.
Houses of Parliament in the sense that the people are saying they don't want
It's
it.
not made a
No, we
difference,
don't.
But
though.
is that a lot for a petition?
Yeah,
that kind of numbers.
Yeah, the government came back and said basically it doesn't
But
matter.
they
what
never
we
looked
say.
at it. They just said it's
Going to happen.
It's going to
happen
innit?
anyway. And then you've got Keir Starmer saying it's not mandatory unless you want to get a job. So it's
Yeah.
mandatory because who
Sorry?
doesn't want to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're saying about digital
For you
ID.
to get a job, you're going to have to digital ID. Without it, you can't get a
have
job.
one.
So
Exactly.
this might all coincide with the making tax digital then,
Maybe,
because
possibly, yeah.
I would have just said, well, everybody's turn self-employed and do some
Don't.
kind of business,
Yeah.
but they're gonna have, they will.
That's part of the problem, though, isn't it? Because the young, I'm not even the young, but there's so many millionaires now and young millionaires. They've been taxed off the little entrepreneur startups that didn't think they was going to blow, and it's blown. Do you know what I mean? There's lots of people like that. So I feel like the digital tax thing is partly because of that. Because if you've got a side hustle, now they want to know, like even
your
on my
side hustle
TikTok,
is.
I have to fill out something. I haven't done it yet. They want me to fill out so that I can be taxed off what I earn.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not doing that.
eBay done that over
really?
a year ago, and then
It was all COVID. COVID started all of that.
Yeah,
off,
but
isn't
what they
it?
did with eBay, if you didn't fill it out, basically what they did, they restricted my account.
Your account.
Then I thought, just allow it. And then they got to a stage where I left it for about a year. And over there, I couldn't even get no money out. So I was just selling things and leave. I said, look, the money did stay in there and build up. Not that I just left it to build up.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I did put in my national insurance number.
Yeah.
But regardless, it makes no difference. Of course, they are already reporting it to the government. You know what I mean? So it makes no difference because I got two accounts.
Yeah.
If anything business related, that goes on that one. But my own personal stuff is where I sell the stuff and I make money.
Yeah.
But makes no difference to me because I'm not selling, buying and selling.
Yeah.
It's just like they say, if you're selling your old CD collection or
Then you
whatnot,
can
your
And
old
that's what they
handbag,
hate.
it's fine. But they're saying if you buy it for profit, so even if you went into Zara and you bought a jacket for £99 and you kept it for a year and you sold it and someone bid and you sold it for £110, now you're selling for profit. So you have to pay the tax on that £10
But then
difference.
how do they? That's ridiculous because anyone that is in kind of auctioneers and stuff like that, a lot of the things that you are selling will be for appreciation value. A Rolex watch. If I bought a decent Rolex watch, 10 grand. To be fair, I could buy a Pepsi, which is sought after. Obviously, if I followed all the regulations and stuff, but the appreciation value of a Rolex goes up massively. So now if I'm ready to sell it, just because of the watch alone of what it is and the brand it is, it's already going to go up in value. So now I'm going to be penalised for that just because I'm ready to sell it. Even though that wasn't my intentions for selling it, that is now what the value of the watch is worth.
Don't sell it, buy, borrow, die, they say. Yeah. The people are borrowing. It's like Elon Musk. Apparently, he doesn't have money in his account. He borrows against his
assets.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what all the rich do.
Yeah.
It's like trusts as well.
Yeah.
If you know how to use the trust properly, no one can't touch your stuff.
Yeah. I mean, why don't everyone have a trust? Because even if you go online and you Google it, like, and then you look and you think, it's like, you don't know where to start, so you just don't do it.
Because it would take money and time. Once you know the right kind of trust you would have, and say if you had a lawyer friend in the right kind of speciality, you could get that done. Yeah. They don't want people to know about these things.
Because that's what they should be teaching the children at school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to manage their money, about the like properly. That should be a subject.
But they teach all of that in private schools.
Yeah, they do.
No, it is because they teach all of that stuff in private schools.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Them top elite private schools. That's why all that money stays up there.
Yeah. So, I don't think that in private school they were teaching them a whole 2 hours a week how to play a recorder.
No.
Exactly.
You know.
Farrah Jacques on the xylophone. Do you know what I mean?
So it says here, making digital tax for income tax starts in April 26th for sole traders and landlords with qualifying income over 50k.
And that's not your take home. That's your gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
That's
sorry.
ridiculous.
That's
What's 50,000?
The Louvre, you got to get French gloss.
Wait, no, French. No, yeah. So
you're such a Jamaican.
yeah, no.
I did a deep thing too. I know.
Can I go deep in it still? But now I'm with that on the back, you know.
Yeah. Gloss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's
They're fucked.
So over 50, and I'm sure it's whatever. So even if your take home is a lot less than that, which that's a bit of a.
They're coming for it.
They're coming for everybody,
isn't it? I feel like the 2030 agenda is definitely rolling and happening. The smart city thing, 15-minute cities they call them, and they're trying to prepare.
Oh my days,
and all of things
here.
The tag word we're hearing a lot of is digital. Digital, and we've been digital for a long time, but I feel like now we're going to be desensitized because the term's being used so much. We're digital ID, digital tax. So soon you'd be desensitized towards it, and we just go with it because that's what, like COVID, C19, we got C19 and we got desensitized against it. Like, oh, it's COVID. You know what I mean? In a short space of time.
Very short space of time.
Yeah. And although there was a massive lockdown in the world for that, so we didn't have no choice but to feed into it, I just feel like I keep hearing digital this, digital that. I feel like soon everybody's just, I've got digital ID. Of course I have.
Yeah,
They're even trying to digitalise the kids now. So when you're from when you're born now, it's not like a birth certificate now. You're going to get digital ID. Which is going to be the digital ID, but for the juniors, for the children. Because then when they turn 18, they'll automatically get transferred to the digital ID.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they called it. It's called like a child development something that they're calling it. And it's just basically...
I call it market abuse, innit? That's what they say, something like that.
It is.
Well,
it's just a way to ensure that we own nothing. Not even our children. Not our cars.
So maybe it's a good sense because like to hold on to like assets and certain things like these little things what you could hold on to is income still where you could, because if everything's starting to go digital. And everything you do is going to be taxed at source or carbon emissions and all this
the
sort
carbon
of stuff
as well.
It might be good to hold on to gather up stuff what you might need in the next few years now.
Yeah.
I have it now because anything you buy today, I guarantee you in 5 years' time, it's going to be double. If not even 5 years.
It's not going to be double. I think it'll be I think it'll be useless because if they really do roll forward with this digital ID, cash having anything worth of value is going to mean nothing anyway because cash will mean nothing. Like, and for you to sell it, you're going to have to be within the parameters of what the digital ID will allow us to. So even if you were considered, you held on to all your artwork, you held on to all your, your jewelry, your valuables and all of that, it will probably get to a point of where, because that is still cash in a way, they'll probably have it to a point of where you now need to have that in some other digital safe box valuation, whatever. And if you don't, when this digital system comes in and it's all going to be point based, you're going to be losing lots
But then
of
it goes
points.
back to the basics. Like you could barter that, trade it between another person. So for example, you have a artwork what's worth £50,000, and you're selling a holiday home. You could,
Yeah,
These
that
are kind of
will
trades.
probably be the way that would have to be,
Yeah,
just
like
so
how
it will
people
come out of
exchange
the
gold.
assets.
Actually, that's why cash is king, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because
Always
my
will be.
£50 to your £50 to your £50, if I spend with you, it still remains
Still
£50.
£50.
From the time we start going digital, it takes 2% or takes a little 1% on each transaction. On that transaction, so your £50 isn't even your £50 by the end of
so
it.
you
Do know
start
what I
with
mean?
£50. By the time I get it, it's £48. By
Yeah.
the time you get it, it's £45.
The bank gets all of it.
All of it,
Yeah.
basically.
All of it. After 30 times round, the bank has to hold
Bank
£50.
gets
Pounds, yeah.
And you can tell this is how they're going to do it by how they're even now limiting people about how they're taking out their money. We should have seen it from. It was weird how they were telling us how we could pay in money and trying to say, it's to stop money laundering and all of that bullshit. If you're going to money launder, you're going to money launder. Whether I pay £50 on a little piece of thing it's just so they can all track it.
Yeah.
So now
And
when
who
you're seeing people
transferring with,
then
then it opens up to how much they've got then,
because
How
they will
come they've
say
got so much.
Yeah.
say if I'm a
Yeah.
seedy person, say if I'm known to the police and the criminal lords and whatever else, like I've still got a bit of money and whatever else, but I'm known. They can't prove nothing, so they can't touch me. Now you go and send me £1,000, or I've sent you £1,000. Instantly, they're going to hold that money and they're going to question you, be like, well, why is this person sending you £1,000?
Yeah.
Because we already know she's dodgy. We can't prove nothing, but we know. And so now she's sending you £1,000. So what are you doing? Let's investigate your life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It opens up to that that other person. What's going on?
We're going to
between
hold
them.
on to that £1,000 until you tell me, not an answer good enough for me to
Yeah.
take
And
it
how
as
these
thing.
laws work one way for some, and for them who's setting the laws, it's completely fine
different.
for them to pay no taxes and buy houses for £1 and
Multiple
all these
houses.
Stuff. You know.
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it?
They're like with MP their expenses and stuff on their own property plus their MP property and they don't, and that's how you keep the gap.
I just think everything. All I know is like I think 2030. I think in these next 5 years,
It's going to be detrimental. We're going to see
It's
so
gonna
much
change,
change,
but-
so much.
people aren't going to realise till when we're
late.
in
It's
too
2030
late.
or 2029 and things are like, hold on
don't
a minute.
have any
And we'll be
cash.
like, no. You've been saying this for 10 years.
Yeah.
5 years ago, it was people were saying this, and now you're panicking. No, it's going to happen. Before you blink, it's going to be 2030.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going to
And
happen.
you'll be living in a 15-minute city. You won't be using cash.
Can't
Oxford, yesterday.
Okay.
They've just started their new ULEZ.
Oh, have they?
It's in
Yeah,
force
Oxford's
yesterday.
had their
the
15 minutes for a while.
Yeah, no, but it's more streets now. What came into play
Yes.
from yesterday.
But that's who they trialled it with, was
Yeah.
Oxford. The 15-minute
yeah,
cities
they
was
already
trialled
tried
in
it for
Oxford.
a couple of years. But
Yeah,
two
like a
days
good
ago,
few
like
years ago.
there's certain roads now what are
You can't go down if your
yeah,
car
lock off certain times or whatnot.
Yeah, see that's it there,
Yeah.
innit? Curfewed, and if you're out after curfew, points deducted, which will mean money deducted, or you can't use your account
Count. Yeah.
at all. Like if they told me no, I can't go. I live Southcote, so if I now want to go and see Asher, and I've been naughty for that week or whatever,
You can't come over.
I can't
but
come.
Listen, don't bring your ass over here and bring them by me.
So hold on. Worst thing, right? They're going to restrict. What is it they're saying? Like the restrictions, what's going to be put on your
on your account.
digital.
So if they feel like you've had too much red meat for the week, you
But you're
can't buy
rebels.
no
You're
more
rebels.
Red
We're
Bull.
rebels. So like, what's
I
going
would
to
go
stop
back to eating meat then.
Ash
if
is
that's the
coming
case.
straight away. Ash is drapes around to your house same way.
Listen, I'm killing someone's dog.
You know what I
Eating that
mean?
For my red meat, you were telling me I can't have it over.
Yeah.
On this earth, who is telling you that you can't leave your house?
Exactly.
Look at it in lockdown, right? Back, don't go here, don't go there, don't go there.
£200 fine caught outside.
But you know, there's clauses, weren't there? There's clauses. You live alone. You could go anywhere in the planet in lockdown.
Oh, okay.
If you get pulled over and they say, where you going? I live alone. That's my designated
This is because you're allowed to walk-
well-being person.
yeah.
What they call
You
it?
can walk out for. You could go out.
Your bubble in it.
Your bubble.
No, because
Bubble.
then they restricted it in it. So
No,
your
but-
bubble was only.
Yeah, but you don't have to nominate
This
your bubble on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I could say you're my bubble and you live in Scotland. So if they pull me up and going past Birmingham, where
be
you going?
honest,
I'm going to see my bubble.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow I'm going to Wales
As a single person.
and you're my bubble dear.
Yeah.
There's no. It's about the psychology
Behind it.
Everything what they do. It's the psychology. They get into our heads. Yeah.
Yep.
Because if you want to go deep in this, like, and you look at the earth and you think, why am I even paying for water? Why am I paying to walk on a beach? All right. We'll give Thames Water. Well, I'm not even going to give them nothing because they're the biggest team. But let's just give them. They're cleaning the water, even though they're poisoning it, but they're cleaning it.
At the same time, yeah, with your fluoride.
Yeah, all right then. Yeah, the fluoride, the money what you made from us, the billions anyhow. If you gave all the water away free for the next 100 years, you still have money.
Yeah,
basically,
you still have money and you still have water.
Right. So even if we said, all right, they are doing a service because they're cleaning it up or whatever.
Who gave them the
authority
to be people to clean our water and that everybody's paying us out to
everybody? Because instead of having a water company to clean our water, how about you teach us survival instincts then? Teach us how we could remember how back in the day, always in your grandparents' house, they had that blue barrel that caught rainwater and they used that to feed the plants and whatever. That same bottle could lift it a bit higher, put some sediment or something, let it all filter through. That's our drinking water.
Yeah, well, that's weird. That's how people live.
That's as straightforward as it is.
Off-grid, but in certain countries, that's how it is.
Who teaches stuff like this on Instagram. And basically, he did that. He had a bottle, turned it upside down, put stones in, put the mud in, or sand or stuff, and then poured the river water in and left it, and it filtered it all out crystal clear. And he said, now I can drink that.
Yeah.
Now I can drink
and it's those survival techniques. It's those survival modes that you should be teaching us. But you shouldn't, even down to electric. Look at all them Africans that have showed us how you can generate electric free. Dead up.
See it there. But electricity is all, again, it's part of...
the ether.
Yeah.
The ether.
The ether. And that's why Nikola Tesla they ousted him and like, do you know what I mean? Because what he was talking about, and other physicians, whatever you want to call them, the energy, we provide energy. There's certain things, but they've stopped that education in people. Yeah. They want to dumb us down and not know that.
If you understand,
have to understand.
That's why
how it all works.
But all we could tap into all of that is down to the Thames water, what they're putting in the water, dumbing down our penile glands and all that.
Yep.
But the thing, if you understand physics, you would understand how you can survive this world without having to use the.
We all understand. We're just not utilizing. We're distracted.
Yeah. I think there's a fear as well
think it's distracting.
of movement.
We're distracted. I
don't think it's distraction. I think distraction is what they did with Brexit, COVID.
No, I mean,
so they could have brought into this thing. No, what I think it is one of those things is where they've I suppose, you could say it's a distraction. Because I'm looking at a distraction is look over here while I do this over here. Whereas I think what they're doing is they have built us up to a level of convenience. In 1950s, there was no convenience. Do you know what I mean?
There were no freezers.
There was no freezers. You had to dig mud in the back garden and put something there and keep it. Do you know what I mean? You had to use your brain and instincts in order to make things last longer and all of those things, even down to medicines and how we look after our bodies and food and all of that. Now we are consumed, and I mean consumed by convenience. Yeah. Even today, this is a prime example.
But even with the adverts, we don't want the adverts.
We don't want it because it's convenient for us just to continue watching.
Yep.
Even when you had, do you remember when you had late night?
You pay for it.
But not even that. Do you remember? I mean, this is going some real time back. Do you remember when people used to watch Hollyoaks, whatever, and Hollyoaks was the first to do see the next episode now?
Oh gosh, yes.
You go onto E4 and you could see the next episode. Yeah. They were the first to kind of do that. Early 2000s. Yeah. And the amount of people, it's on tomorrow. But the amount of people that would jump over to E4 and go watch the next episode.
What, you pay for that?
No, it was all part of your TV package and that.
Okay, yeah.
We are now consumed by everything. We're not even looking logically at what we're buying now. We're consumed with, oh, well, that person's got it, so I must have it. And, oh, well, I don't want to wait 5 extra minutes for this. I'm going to get that, pay more and get it now.
Yeah.
That is what our lives have all become. We have all become very, very... We could all pick up a roadmap, an AA roadmap, and use a roadmap and go do it. If we really wanted to put our phones down and pick up an encyclopedia, well, maybe not even an encyclopedia because the information now won't even be up to date because they probably don't even print encyclopedias anymore. But it's like we're now at a level where convenience is king. That's in regardless of life in situation, not just financially. I'm talking anything.
In everything.
I suppose, like even at airport, fast track, you pay £8 or £10. That's a fast track, but the plane ain't going any quicker. But I suppose for some people, if there's a genuine reason, you want that fast track because you suffer from anxiety or whatever.
I hate
you
going
just
through security.
Want to get on that plane.
But no, because then you would get if you level with that level of anxiety. That it's like, oh my God. Then you get the medical. No, but you get that medical assistance. So you'll get put on the plane first. You don't have to sit in the crowd and all of that. So you would still get medical assistance. It's just now, why am I sitting here waiting with these 200 people that are all noisy and whatever else when I could just roll through? And it's about it's what's the word? Where
I was just about to say that.
I'm rolling.
I was just about to say that.
What do we call it?
So like when you pay for your seat, then right, you pay the £36 or the whatever it is for that extra seat.
Yeah.
But you, by chance, you might end up with that seat anyhow if you don't pay for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's a case of like.
You want
this
to
social
guarantee.
media and all this. You want to feel a bit stuck up. You want to feel a bit like.
Everybody wants to feel like something or somebody.
Or someone.
Yeah.
While
They want
everyone
to feel
stood in the
elevated
queue
in their own way.
Let me go my priority line. And
Even going on holiday now, we go lounge.
Lounge,
When we used to do lounge, like you just go and wait on these hard chairs. Like, but now I'm going lounge.
You get the lounge free.
No.
On your phone. O2 used to get like priority.
Yeah, they used to do that before, but now book the lounge.
Book the lounge, and that's £50. That's £50 on top of the 2,000 something that you've
so
already paid for your holiday.
Right? But
the food in the lounge and the drink is bad.
It is bad, and it is a nicer experience. But again, convenience.
Nice yourself up for the flight.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
for £50 or whatever.
Pancakes.
If you went out in the
Food,
Weatherspoons
drink.
in the airport, you probably spend
Yeah,
15,
you
20
would
quid on a
spend-
couple of
yes.
drinks.
Yes, so
Yeah.
that
So the food. So when you balance it,
because
I get that.
whenever if it's morning, let's go for breakfast. You always go for the breakfast at the airport.
Yeah, but how many times do you go up?
You can only go once. You only order once, isn't it? But in lounge,
Hold on,
you
in
can
the
keep
lounge.
No,
going.
in the lounge you can keep going. But
yeah.
realistically, how many times do you go up in the lounge for your
I've been up
breakfast?
for bare times. Remember to Egypt, I could not stop ordering tonight them pancakes. I would have took that machine with me, and the little boy was waiting. I was like, sorry.
Done.
Oh, in a minute. Pancakes was bad.
See, for me,
And I'd had breakfast and the brandy and coke.
I would say it's
yeah,
more
yeah,
the
yeah.
alcohol that I would convenience because in terms of the food, I only go up once.
No,
I eat what I need to eat and all of that because I'm not
I
really
did
a
go
big
back to the food as well.
breakfast thing. But yeah, the drinks definitely, and
Yeah.
and it's just the convenience. It's quieter, it's smaller, the chairs are more comfortable. I am paying for the convenience.
Only thing I didn't like about lounge personally was the queue for the bar. You need more bar staff because
Yes.
everybody so we ended up getting 2 drinks each time for each other, and everybody bringing back because we wanted to get
The experience.
So with the lounge, so the advantage, you might well turn up at the lounge a good few hours before.
Yeah, and
so
take
you could go at
advantage.
any time.
Yeah.
Is it, like, how does it work?
Well,
Is
no,
it
you can only book
a
like a
window?
2-3 hour spot.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it,
so you make sure you're there for the
So
beginning
yeah,
and 3
you
hours.
have to put in your airport time. So what time your flight's departing,
And they
then it
designate
books
you
in
the
for
time.
that. Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Enough time.
and it's
Yeah.
that. But again, 2
Yeah, I
hours.
suppose it's good if you're going as a
Again,
group.
it's a perk.
It's a
I've never really
it's a
experienced it as a group,
convenience.
so I kind of like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So if they took away airport lounge
Yeah.
now and just said, listen, we've taken it away, you're just bog standard back into the air, I'd be vexed.
See, because
You
you
still
Because it's
make
that
it
used
work,
to
though,
convenience.
but you would still make
you,
it work.
You would still
Make
make
it
it
work,
work,
make it work.
but
Like
that
the
just
creature
shows the
comfort.
difference to the
And-
comforts
yeah.
that now I pay for convenience, even to the point of where today I need a new tyre. So I called around a couple of places, got some quotes. Imagine the cheapest quote I
You should
got.
call your cousin,
Who?
Scarlett.
Paul.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does
hey,
tires.
Paul.
I hope he watches this. But you call around so many people.
got
You
a
know,
guy
call
as well.
them.
Hi,
The
guys.
cheapest
You forget-
carpet tyres that I looked at was £55. He was going to give me brand new tyres at £55, and he was the cheapest quote that he gave me. But he was quite a distance.
Yeah.
The next quote that I got was like £56, but he was the same kind of distance. And then someone told me about a mobile tyre place. So I called him up and he was £62,
to come to you.
but he'll come to me. Guess what I paid?
How much?
The 62. Come to me. I want that convenience.
Gosh, yeah.
Not driving around on that tyre. Come
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
But I could do because I pumped it up. It's got air. It got
would
me
have
here,
made
so
it.
it would have been fine.
Yeah.
That situation, yeah.
But it's like, no, I've got that booked in for tomorrow. He's going to come to my work, sort it all out, and Bob's your uncle. Done. Change them all up for me, the whole shebang. Like, convenience.
Yeah.
Convenience, yeah, yeah.
Go for that each
And
time.
and you got to think, this is how bad we've become a world full of convenience. Because what's that guy that doesn't speak and he goes,
Mr. Bean.
No, no, you mean the guy, the black guy. That's,
black guy.
And
And
now
he
Hugo
blew-
Boss model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He blew up. His
said
whole
nothing.
thing was taking people that
Oh,
brought all
yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
gadgets and
Yeah.
made the most simplest jobs so much harder because
harder.
they needed to have this gadget
Like,
and whatever.
Put that there, and then he'll just say,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that dude now, does he not speak in real life, or is that just
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just,
I
don't
it's
know.
just
Does he
angle?
not
Does speak in
He
real
does
life.
film.
He's done interviews and stuff.
Okay.
But that was his niche.
That was his niche. And,
Yeah.
he,
And that worked.
but what he was showing is how far now we will go to show this level of, I don't know,
making things
financial gain, which is
complex
too
and don't need to.
complicated and too all for convenience and just to say that we have it, when realistically the old school way that never broke still works. But now we will pay the extra £10 just because they've got it, and yes.
But as also given that, like I think the old fashioned.
Lamb.
That's the dude's name. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
TikTok star. Can't be lying. But
Sorry, same get. Oh, that was in June 25. He leaves US after being detained by immigration officials.
I did see this. It was him. It was him. Yeah.
Then he voluntarily departed.
I didn't know what he did, but I saw it that the TikTok star with so many millions or whatever
Yeah.
followers had to go back or got. Yeah, I did see. I didn't know who he was.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
You see it there? It does make me laugh. It makes me wonder, for however many Latinos, blacks, whatever that they've deported through ICE or whatever the version is here, if they do the equivalent for white people.
No, and did you hear the little girl say that to her dad?
Yeah. And that's
She
what
asked,
made
why
me
are they only
think the
taking brown
question.
people and stuff.
What, like in America?
Ukrainians,
Yeah.
See
that
you
ICE
later.
thing.
back to your war country. Especially when you don't even want to come in here and share with black people. Glong black to your war-torn country. But it's just, wow. Detained and voluntary went back. So you can imagine the kind of pressure they put on. And the worst thing is, if they say he voluntary, no one would voluntary. If he set up life here, got fame here, got everything here, why would he voluntary go back? You lot must have said something, did nothing,
he
or threatened
overstayed
it.
the terms of his visa.
Did he?
He was on voluntary departure. Then he was granted voluntary departure on the 6th of June.
So how long was he? How long was he in the US?
He
Approximately.
he entered the United States in April 30th and overstayed, just as he overstayed. On
So it wasn't like he was doing it for
not
years.
for
or
years
anything?
because they deported him in June.
Okay.
He's only
his thing ran
25.
out of
as well.
April.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they
What, is it
June
3
gone.
months you get, or 3 months usually? Isn't it? Most places like that.
Makes you wonder if he put in his papers for extensions and then it just didn't get
Never come
processed in time. Yeah, and they're like, no.
through. Yeah.
So I'm thinking
It's
they
a
said that he
shame.
got caught through this photo. So he took a photo.
Oh, and they found it was in America.
So
Yeah,
wait,
he was in
all
Sao
that
Paulo.
fame that he had didn't get him catch, but one photo.
Yeah, because he's here
could
with
be
another
anywhere, innit?
TikToker. Sorry, famous. He was hanging out with famous footballers, an Italian-born social media star, 16 on TikTok. It's known for posting. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just. Oh, talking about superstars though, have you seen this thing about Ghetts?
Oh.
Yeah.
There was an update, but I don't know. What's the
Thoughts out to
update?
the
Have you seen the
family.
video?
Loss of the.
I haven't
Loss of
seen. I've
life.
seen it, but they paused it, so I never.
Nah, he
Lord
licks him
I just
down
saw the
clean.
car come in slow motion, and then they paused it.
Nah.
He licks him down.
He
clean.
licks him down at This
Speed.
boy disappears. All you see is a shoe that drops back down.
It's like, whew, happens
Look
very
like something out
quickly.
of TV. Oh,
Thoughts out to
honestly.
his family though, and prayers out to his family.
Massively,
The loss of a
'cause-
child who's over here trying to make better of his life for his family. It's
Yeah.
just-
He was an
a lot.
He
international
was a
student,
student.
Yeah.
20 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like I suppose I'm a driver, I'm a parent, and you know, logically speaking, it's one of those ones where from looking at the video, this isn't any wide street. This isn't an IDR or
No, it's a normal road.
It's a normal road. But the way this car was speeding through, like, how could you
Drunk
even
driving
reach?
though. He was drunk driving. When you're drunk driving, not that I know, you just hit speed. You're getting where you're going. You're not really. I don't know what his state was, but he was drunk driving in it. When you're drunk driving,
That must have been one. It'd be interesting to know what that road looks like because, like I said, I've only seen. And
if
it must
this
have been
is-
like a ring camera footage.
If
Yeah,
it's
that's-
where he knows as well, if it's familiar roads to him, like it's like zipping down Ocky Road and maybe you've had a drink and think, nah, man, let me slide round the back and go on Tylehurst Road. If you know your roads, you drive them confidently, innit? So
I get that, and I'm one that I do
where
like
the speed
to
and that came from,
speed
because
and that come from, but I'm
getting home quick, you're drunk.
Yeah.
But I get that on a
Doesn't make
long
it right.
stretch road. I suppose that's what I'm trying to say. Is that just a mad long stretch road? Because to pick up speed like that even Oxford Road, you couldn't pick up speed like that.
No, I don't know.
could.
He's got fast motor,
And he's got a fast motor.
You got a good. What car? What size engine is your car? You driving them 5 litre 4.8? You press your foot down, and you're going fast, quick.
You in the back.
If there's no speed humps, he's
flying.
You could hear. I've seen people leave from here to top of road in like seconds.
It
Literally,
happened
you know what I mean?
Essex. It happened in Essex. The reason why I'm going to ask that, I don't know. I feel like it was just on the outskirts.
Yeah.
But if they don't got the 20 mile per hour, because in London it's 20. It's all
20.
Yeah. So if you're
20.
outside of London, you get the opportunity with your big whip, you're going to drive. You get it? Because in London you have to go. You
they got cameras
get
everywhere.
to use your
Yeah,
supercar the way how you want to use it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not making excuses for him, but it's just the whip that he has, the vehicle that
So
he has.
what was the update then? With
I think he got charged this week, didn't he, on the 28th or something, and he's obviously being remanded. Death by dangerous driving, I believe the charges. Let me bring it up and then we'll know for definite.
Because they say they
Fact
went to he hid the car or something.
Oh, did he?
But they found the keys at his house, and he was like, what happened, sort of thing.
But I also think, you see, when people, this is why I don't want fame and stardom, because when they reach a certain tier, always something detrimental and dealing with death brings them right back down.
Yeah.
He's got quite successful in the last few years. He's been in quite movies and
Yeah.
He's had a glow up. He won a Mobo, brought his parents. I think the Mobo was last year before or something. So his fame, he's getting up there, isn't he?
Yeah, you have
and
to
as soon as they get up there, always something. So is it power that's gone to their head, or is it how the game is played to keep you at a certain level? Obviously, he's killed somebody, and that wasn't.
It's not even
planned.
that. It's not even that. Like me now. You got change. Even if you have to get a taxi from London to Essex, 2 bills on a taxi home is nothing for you.
Exactly.
And 2 bills to catch a taxi in the morning and pick up your car.
It's
nothing. You make that a
He
day
don't
or
even
for
need
royalties.
taxi.
Remember what
You
we've
got to think
said.
he's got
We lock
people.
into these. You got Uber app on your phone. You ain't even got to arrange it too much. You bring it up. I need to be collected. You've got that. You've got the account. Everybody, like I mean, like,
I'm not being funny. I think with his level of friendship, stardom, money, you probably got brethren that you could have called and come and get you.
No, but
Fair enough, you've got the money to get the taxi and whatever else, but realistically, he's probably at a level where he could have just called a brethren and be like, yo, you up? Yeah, come get me from da-da-da-da-da-da.
yeah.
he could have just jumped in a taxi. You're right, because he's got the dough.
What happened?
So I'm just looking at the type of road it is.
Okay.
And it's a road that I'm always looking at it. It's a road that goes onto the A12. If you get what I mean. So the A12 will take him back to back into London. We rode the bikes on the A12.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
That was a good time. That was a really good time.
Yeah.
So the road, if you look at it, it's like a quick connect to the A12. So I don't.
So which one's the main road there?
So this is the road that it happened on.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's
Goes
the
on, and this is a A12.
that's the
there.
main. Yeah.
So
Back
it
into
flings
London,
onto-
into, you know what I mean? So maybe it was a quick, like I was saying, if you know, a
cut
back road,
through,
a cut
yeah.
through,
Yeah.
and you're zipping down there because you don't want to do bumps. Or I don't know. I'm speculating, but
No, that makes
It's
sense.
not-
As a
it is a
driver, you do
small
think of
road.
those sort of things.
yeah. And you're drink driving, so you ain't
So you're
trying to be on the
conscious.
main
You don't
road.
want to be. He doesn't want to be. He just wants to get home quick, get off
Getting
the road quick.
yeah.
He knows he's.
I brought my
conscious.
whip, you know. Nah, man, you're right. I'm gonna drive.
Yeah.
That split decision was the
Yeah.
wrong one.
He's conscious of not being on the road too long. Yeah. Sad.
It is.
It's sad,
very
innit?
sad.
Yeah.
And he's from Woodford, East London, so therefore that heading back home, so to speak. Gosh, and then he's heading to the Old Bailey on the 24th of November. Blood.
Bailey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It
Yeah.
sounds serious. But
Yeah,
it is
but
serious.
The
Bailey.
Old Bailey has, I don't know if it still is, but early 2000s, the Old Bailey was known. You go Old Bailey, you didn't come
coming
out.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
Because that's, no, he's going to do time, obviously,
Yeah.
going to Bailey.
Yeah,
But I
boy.
don't know if he's been in prison before, perhaps as a youth. I don't know.
I cross the road by listening.
Yeah.
I listen out for the cars. It's harder now that the electric cars,
Yeah.
because these electric
Yeah.
cars make no
No
noise.
noise.
Not cars, it's the buses you want to worry about. You know what I
true.
mean?
But
They don't
yeah,
make noise.
because they don't make, they're all going electric as well,
yeah.
but they make no noise. So I can just imagine the boys probably crossing the road, like just, I've not heard no car, gone to cross.
I always think as well, Do people, my kids have passed that, but are they still teaching children? Stop, look and listen. When we were growing up, that was on the telly all the time. Stop, look and listen.
Nah.
Well, it was look left, look right, and then look left again.
Walking the kids to
everywhere.
To everywhere. And then when they're driving
come back, mind the road. Like,
no,
not teaching that.
Everyone's got their heads in their phones,
thinking.
As adults, you've got your head in your phone. So I don't think that's being taught.
I'd be shocked if I can imagine across the board there are some parents that are teaching, but what I've noticed now, and I absolutely hate it, is parents now that walk with their children closest to the road edge.
Oh my gosh, Esther.
Closest to, hold on,
don't even make me start about that, because I tutored a woman yesterday or that day before. My kids get mad at me, innit? Pull that kid back from the side of the road, you stupid. And she's like, huh? But what did she do? She pulled her kid back because if I can see it, why aren't you?
Right.
And your buggy's on the edge. Darling,
listen.
The other day,
I can't even remember. It must have been last week or the week before. I'm now driving. So I live off Burfield Road, and there's like pedestrian crossing lights, right? So imagine now this woman is waiting at the traffic light to cross the second part of the thing, and she's with a buggy halfway out. She's level with the traffic light, the buggy all out in the road. You know when you think I should get out and beat your ass. I wouldn't even tell you why I beat you up. I feel I should have just beat you up and be done with it. Why got buggy all out in the road? Well. So if someone was now to bust that corner real quick, buggy lick off. Buggy gone. And she'd be the one screaming, going, "Oh, my baby." Baby what? If you cared about your child so much, you would have had that child to the side of you, and you could have still been level.
Cognitive thinking.
It just doesn't happen anymore. People that let their children walk off in the road, the child's all by the road grass and rah, 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 and they're just not even calling their child.
Yeah.
They're looking at you as the driver like, you better not hit my child.
Why? Because the fear of the road isn't what's their priority. It's like people like touching their kids and it's all that kind of stuff that they think of taking pictures, and that's what's sitting in the front rather than your actual safety of you being with your child right here and now. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You protect at all times.
You go first.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's wild. So if anyone is still teaching their children how to cross the road safely, good on you. But a lot of you parents out there need to be clean in the middle of your head. Mm-hmm. Sorry for that to be so harsh, but I've seen some real stupidness from parents. Got their kid all roadside edge, buggy all in road, even taking their kids out on the roadside. You know it's a narrow road. All it takes now is a car not to be paying attention. That's cost you and you because you're taking it out on the roadside.
Well,
steepness.
Yeah. So,
as a man who drives a van, I see people walking with their kids on the road, and I'm just even driving slow for the sake of driving slow past them, because I'm thinking anything, I might hit a pothole and the thing slide out, and I just think.
And you're a driver thinking that.
Yeah.
Why are they not?
And and I speak to all you.
All I'm doing is driving, and I'm scared. Not scared, but you know what I mean? Conscious of
You've
got to be conscious. You have to be, you look around and see what's in front of you as well as what's behind you and to the side of you and all of this. But and again, convenience. People want to buy cars. The amount of times, like my car doesn't have, mine's an 08 plate, so I haven't got any mod cons around us. And I love the fact that I still reverse and look in all of my mirrors. When you watch people now, all you see is looking in the corner like that.
Yeah.
My God.
Like, why are you not your mirrors? That's not going to show you if a kid just comes from that side and runs across from your car. Do you know what I mean? Because you're too busy now looking at your white lines and lining it up with something like
from your satellite from above. Oh, you can see my car going back. Like, use your eyes and go back with yourself.
Yeah.
Them same people, the same people who would be, if they were drivers, they wouldn't be aware on the road.
Yeah.
I was up by the junction up by Whitley to get onto the M4 bit to go over Basingstoke Road over there, and I was indicating, right, and the lane next to me, what I was trying to pull out into was carrying out. All of a sudden, vroom, 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 I'm already indicating. It took me about 15 cars before I could even get out.
Wow.
Because people are oblivious that I'm ready to pull out and whatnot. Just, you know what I mean? If I wasn't smart, I would have done get lick up.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that these people don't even notice anything until they get right up to me. You know what I mean?
Lack of intelligence on it.
And it is.
Yeah.
It is lack of intelligence. We all need
Not
a
as
little...
bright as a 12-year-old. Look, a 12-year-old girl scores higher than Einstein and Hawkins on the IQ test, and she's from the UK as well, which I think is pretty impressive. Yeah, but she obviously got
What's her
sense.
name?
But she might not have. She might not have common sense though.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Because that's what's lacking. Is common sense, and you could be very intelligent, but you don't have common sense.
None. To the point of where, and if you know anyone, listeners, that has done the study, and I'm talking Oxford level, even Reading University, if you're listening, because I know you're like quite up there with science and stuff like that. We need a paper to correlate the connection between intellect, what would you call academic intellect, and common sense.
And common sense.
Yeah.
Because everyone I know with a high level of academic intellect, Lord Jesus, how do you get out of bed in the morning?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You think, how does that happen?
How?
Yeah, but like you know, there's a Mensa. Have you heard of Mensa?
Yeah.
So to get into Mensa, you have to have 130 IQ or above.
Above, yeah.
129 or 130. You know, I think what's the average UK IQ? About 100, I think it is.
Okay.
Approximately.
Do you know it's only 24.95 to do the test?
Nah, it's £1.
Oh, is it?
My IQ.
Huh?
There's an app, My IQ.
No,
the Mensa.
The Mensa.
Oh, the Mensa.
The
Yeah,
Mensa
yeah.
says if you live in the UK,
Mensa, yeah.
you can set a supervised Mensa IQ test for the one-off fee of only
I should have took it for free.
$24.95.
I done a job for them at Penta.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've done a few for them actually. They do every year. They do a seminar different places. And I remember the first time I did it. They goes, "Oh, I don't know if I'd done something which was quite problem solving or whatever." And the guy said to me, "Do you want to take the test?" And I don't know. I never took it for whatever reason. I was just busy.
Yeah. Because it does say here,
took it.
just carried on reading. It says anybody can take anybody can take the test. Nobody can fail an IQ test according to British Mensa. It simply places you on the IQ scale based on the score that you will get. So everybody can do. Everybody has intelligence.
I took one last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you get?
I'm in the top 25% of the country.
All right, you. So you got.
It's not that. It sounds good, but it's not that good. I found I asked some questions to my online.
What, ChatGPT?
That came into it, but not originally.
There's a bit of AI in there.
No, that came into it.
Yeah.
That did come into it, but not originally. And I challenged myself with some questions and stuff like that. And
Nice.
I thought I was doing quite well, to be
done.
honest. And I did. But you know what? I'm not even going to lie. And it might sound like whatever. So say I had 10 questions. The ones I got wrong because I was given multiple choices of 4 things. And my first initial answer, because it's you don't Google it, nothing. Take your time if you have to use a calculator just to log numbers. So you know, I got every one of those right. I done an Einstein level IQ test. I got every single one right, but 4 of those I gave I second guessed myself
rather than going with the first.
Rather than go with the
first
answer,
instinct.
what I put, and I even made notes of it.
Oh.
I thought, because some of them were really, really complicated, yeah. And you're doing it in your head now. You know what I mean? And I said to myself, they were hard. They're like a lot of them were like problem solving kind of.
I would feel like that.
I would listen. Have you not done the 1% Club on ITV?
Oh yeah, I'm good at that. I made it down to
I
1% before.
Yeah.
I'm good. I've got good general knowledge. I'm good at, and I like the 1%.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm really good at that.
Yeah.
When I fail,
I don't know
feel
that
out.
one. What is it?
1% Club is like the artsy questions.
Yeah, it's a game show on ITV.
Okay, yeah.
And it's basically
100 people, was it?
100 people, and then they go from a series of questions that you know what majority of the country would get right and so forth, and you whittle down till you get to just basically only 1% of the people that they've asked these questions did,
And then answered all the way through correctly.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, who's the top 5 UK? Because I'm sure not too long ago, wasn't there like a black boy, like 6 or 7 years old, who was the UK's highest IQ?
From a family of really bright kids.
Bright family. I'm sure he held the title for a very long time. and he was like 6 or
Something
7.
like
he
that,
was
yeah.
young. Black boy too.
Well, Black History Month, big him up.
him up,
big him up.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
get
what's his
General
name? Can you
Cummins.
find him? Yeah.
Because I
What's-
remember
sorry,
being
what's he?
like, youngest. Was he the youngest Mensa? Or like he had the youngest, highest IQ in the UK or something. Youngest person with the highest IQ.
Maybe not the youngest, then maybe it'd be the.
I can't remember.
What are you saying? He's brighter than the adults.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
young,
yeah.
and he
was
at
young,
the
he's about
time
6 or something. I
Yeah,
believe, isn't
he had the highest IQ, or 6-year-old. Yeah,
I don't know. He's not come up. Okay, 11 years IQ test. That's back in 2020, so it's not him because I feel
It's
like
not.
it's
No, yeah, it
more
was a
recent
while.
than that.
Was it? Oh, I feel like it was a more while ago. But I remember the picture. He was such a cute little boy. But he held like the highest IQ.
Okay.
I wouldn't even know what to guess my IQ as.
I just know I got a good amount of general knowledge and I can think logically.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna I think the easiest way to do it, I know it's all this paper stuff, but I'm gonna print off a couple of questions from this test, given to you both next time.
Really?
All right, on paper, so no phones. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
you clap your
Feeling
phone.
pressure.
No, it's not going to be pressure. It's going to be multiple choice. Yeah.
Multiple choice is the
Multiple
worst.
choice. Yeah. But then you give you a
gonna copy
calculator. Then,
yours.
if that's anything, and then see, then there's no cheating in it, and just see how you score if anyone gets it right.
Listen,
I'll
I
give you the
feel
same
like
ones
I'm
what I
going
had.
through my
Pressure.
menopausal fog.
I would send them to you, but you just research, and who knows if you can
Yeah.
do it.
Too right.
do it,
Chat
you know what I mean?
GPT, baby, over here.
Even I still
Yeah,
probably get it
answers.
wrong because I'm like, damn, I didn't memorize that right.
Yeah.
No, but it's good to just.
But you have to
exercise
give
your
us,
mind.
No, it is
Yeah.
good. That's why I still read books.
Yeah, that's
I
that's
like reading
really
a
good.
to read them books.
Yeah.
I don't want to read it on a tablet, on my phone, or a Kindle. I want the book. I like to turn the
Yeah.
I like that feeling. I
Yeah.
like to, and I feel like you learn new words, or you remember the words that you forgot.
Yeah.
Oh God, I ain't used that in ages, and oh yeah, like I like words.
Yeah.
A book is a book.
Book.
Gold is gold. Physical.
Yeah.
The physical, isn't
Physical.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what we want.
Yeah,
Don't want
yeah.
all of this.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't trust what we can't see,
True.
apart from God. That's it. And air. And even then, we've proven air. I don't know how, but they must have in order to know what the chemical
Yeah.
balance is.
HO2. O2.
O2, yeah.
Yeah,
But as much as we can't see it, there had to have been, and I'm sure this is probably wide known or something, but in my mind, there had to have been someone that's done something to it to be able to know what its compound is. So you should be able to see the compound, no?
Well, I know so I can see dust in there. No, seriously. If you look
maybe
for the
there
light.
is this interesting lady that I follow recently on Insta. Don't know if I can remember her name. I'll get her up now. But she uses the science to break down everything. I will send it. You guys have videos. So basically, she does this. Oh, so you are blood. Let me break that down. Then she goes through the periodic table and the meaning of, but like the bigger picture. And it's hard. And because she's doing it in like a word flow way, everything rhymes and matches. But what she's saying is, you think you're a blood, but the blood was the man, or is a water source. I can't even talk about it now. I have to send you guys the video because it's a lot, but it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense about the chemical elements of the board and what they've put out there. And you think you're a crib, you're a blood? That was started from da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. And the chemical compound of that is that. So we cut this here. And she goes into the numbers, and she's smart, ADHD smart. I was reading in the comments. But people in the comments got it.
Yeah.
I had to watch it several times to get an understanding. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I will go back because I'm interested in what she's saying. And like how she links it to the periodic table and the numbers, how the numbers all like, it's wild.
But we've known that everything's linked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
Or a lot of it is a control thing, but on a higher element level. Same like the Tesla stuff. Like it's about energy. It's a lot about.
Think about the elements of Earth. You've got all like iron and this and that.
Yep.
And then
She
what?
talks
Blood,
about-
iron, and body. You got magnesium. You got this. We got all these things
That's
in
why
our
they say
body.
it's important to
They're
ground.
trace elements, but we've got them inside
Side
of
of
us.
us.
Have
and
you
all
not
these
seen
things
that woman where, I don't know what meter thing that she read, but she showed the importance of grounding. So
Yeah,
being barefoot on grass.
grass.
So she had her kid
That in my garden.
stood
boy.
on concrete, and the kid held the prong. You know, like what you
Oh,
would
yes.
stick in
Yeah,
stick
yeah,
in
I've
meat
seen
to
it.
make sure. So the kid's holding the prong, and you
Nothing.
could see the reading is really
over
low,
the place.
really
Yeah.
low. Then she lets go. The thing goes back to 0. Then the kid steps on grass,
Yeah.
holding the prong. Numbers shoot right up,
Mm-hmm.
right up. So it is important that the electromagnetic fields and all of that is we're needed, and it makes sense.
Again, should be taught in schools.
Should be taught in school.
This is the stuff they need to know.
Yeah.
You know, this is
But
where
it keeps you at this level rather than elevating your mind, because you have to kind of step out of yourself to understand it and look at it from a different perspective, I think.
we
Chakras.
all live
Yeah.
in.
We're
she talks about that from
between
the chakra.
we're
but it
second
is.
chakra. Nobody don't really go up like
Yeah.
third or fourth, and you're thinking, you think you're doing good. You're highly, but we're still like
We're
Yeah.
far from
Low
opening
down.
our
Yeah,
third
we're
eye.
low down. Yeah.
Far from opening our third eye.
Yeah.
But it's not our fault, because the whole world is now based off of this monkey paradox, and we've talked about it before, like where we understand sayings and not understand where the
Came
full
from.
meaning
Yeah,
of them and where
yeah.
they think. We've just heard it and gone along with saying it, but not that is our lives. If we really knew what the ancient Egyptian civilization knew, or all the civilizations before us knew, we'd be nice.
Yeah.
We would know about our food and the ground. We would know all of that. Even something like foolish like dandelions. Dandelions, who what we consider weed because they told us it's a weed. It's not. It's medicine. And now you can't see a dandelion for love nor money.
That's true.
nettles.
Nettle
yeah.
tea, all of those things they all knew back then. But as we've gotten older and time has gone on,
want
it's the monkey
inconvenience.
paradox.
Yeah.
We're just told this is the
the
way
medicine.
it is, and we believe that is the way it is.
We wanted it in a bottle. They gave it as in a bottle.
Yeah.
We wanted the convenience of
Yeah.
it.
Convenience.
Yeah.
And when we've now consumed so much convenience and we become animals from it, and I don't mean animals in the sense of survival or anything else, but in the terms of no logical thinking to question anything. We're just going to go back to basic instincts. That's when they'll turn around and tell us that we don't need freedom. We need control.
Yeah.
Because our behavior when we had freedom looks like this. And that's all the divide, the racism, Brexit, fucking gender. This is what it's all leading up to. It's scary to see these things that no one else does. Not that no one else does, but that we're divided again into a group. Those that see it and those that don't.
Well, it's always been that way, isn't it? I think it's always been that way, yeah.
I agree.
Sometimes I do want to be...
But I feel there's
I know it
more
sounds-
people that are woke these days, and are just even more open to looking or maybe understanding a different sort of theory, just open to hearing it and things like that. So I think that is a bonus and a good step of moving forward.
Yeah.
But there's also so much false narratives that are pushed out as well. So it's also what you have to research for yourself, what the things that you want to know. And don't just use social media as that.
And that is where our kids... We will be okay, but our kids will falter.
Yeah.
Because they will take what is the... I saw... Amount of times I used to tell my daughter when she passes on information to stop making it sound like that's the absolute truth. Because then she'll be like... I'll be like, where did you hear that? TikTok?
Or YouTube, YouTube? Nah.
Or my friend
The
said
only
it.
thing you can
Like,
take
nah.
from that is a few recipes.
Yeah.
Do you get it? You see them cooking with that onion, and they made that. That's what you take from that. But other information, you have to think about and go and research it for yourself.
Research it
Yeah,
yourself.
Go in the library and find a book
What's
or
the
whatever.
new AI app? Is it
Sorrow 2.
Sorrow.
Sorrow 2,
That's
yeah.
what it was.
It was
Sorrow.
a Sorrow one then. What, that,
Yeah,
it was
but Sorrow 1 was the first one. Like,
how long ago was that? The Sorrow one.
it's a month. It's only been a few months,
Okay.
I feel.
Oh, I think
because
I-
now
yeah,
Sorrow
yeah.
2 is where you can see Tupac with Kobe Bryant, that one, and
yeah.
Bob Marley, and it's more. It looks more human. Like the AI itself.
Yeah.
Before it was like 6 fingers. That's how you would know.
Yeah.
They had like too many fingers.
That's right,
Now
yeah.
you can't tell because it's getting so good. Like Sorrow 2.
Listen, have you not seen
fake.
that ABBA
It
experience?
is. It's deep fake for the public, isn't it?
No,
It's
it
for the
is.
retail.
It is.
But-
We are the retail,
Taylor,
aren't we?
yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
we know they're dead and gone. We know the band broke up
Yeah.
donkeys years ago, but the amount of people that are buying those ABBA experience tickets is unreal.
They might Men in Black us or something, and who knows? Bring back who they want to bring back.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do need that when we see
But
things
look
we
how
shouldn't see.
it's gone from Tupac being a hologram at Coachella.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where was that? That was some concert, innit?
Yeah,
like
Coachella.
10
a
years
few
ago.
years ago.
No, it wasn't 10 years
About
ago.
5 years
No,
ago?
no. I would
5
say
years.
COVID.
Pre-COVID, I want to say.
Pre-COVID, like maybe
5
18,
years.
19. Oh, God, yeah. It was
That's
7
what I'm
years.
saying, yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
That would
Oh
be
my
7
God.
years.
See what I'm saying?
That's disgusting.
It's like when I
Don't
say
do
to
that.
people,
Don't
and
do
I
that.
say, this is anybody who knows me would know my key line when I'm talking to somebody, especially if they're older than me, and they say to me, just the other day, I say, when was just the other day? And they say the other day, and I have to say that 3-4 times to them, and then I say, what? Your the other day is 1975. I say, when was it? And they say, yeah. Oh, yeah. I say, yeah, that was 25 years ago, back the other day.
2012.
See, what? I was right. 13 years ago. I knew it wasn't just the other day. 13 years ago.
Wow. So, okay, look how far we've come.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, my
I don't like
gosh.
it. I don't like it.
Because I remember at the time I was thinking, I get it, but I don't like, why would you want to do that? But now they probably have Sorrow as a virtual screen, because even in Vegas, the Sphere, when I'd love to see the Sphere in real life, but the way how the Sphere looks, it would just draw you in.
What,
have you seen, is this that cinema experience?
It's just a big globe they've put in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But it's so immersive, I think that's the correct word, like you feel like you're in it. They're having concerts where the whole screen is the dome, so you're in it. Do you know what I mean? If they've done a Tupac concert like that now, everybody'd be like, wow, pack your it. Like,
you're here, yeah.
the way how it's moving is wild. Wild.
Because I'm sure I saw something where it's how the cinema experience is going to be, and it was basically playing The Matrix. Because when I was reading the comments, they were like, this is in the Sphere, and then someone's going, this is not in the Sphere. Like, but it's basically... I'll have to find it and share it to you lot, but it was a cinema experience, so the people are just sat in the cinema, but then the whole entire surrounding becomes part of the film, so it looks like you're sat in the middle of it. It must be in there, because like, you know the bit where he first turns Neo, he shows Neo about the Matrix, and they do the gun scene where he draws out all the guns.
Yeah.
So it shows you that scene on the screen, but then when the whole kind of imagery comes in, it's coming past you.
Yeah.
And surrounding
so
you.
It's like 4D plus.
Yes.
Because 4D plus. Because in the 4D thing, that's where you feel like you're actually, they have the water, the steam. I've only done it in Disney, but I know, like,
shake you a little bit. Yeah.
They're trying to give you that immersive
You see,
experience.
like, the minds, what we've got here today, who could even think to invent that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes you think what the byproduct of all of this is. Because if you think about it, they never made this for no cinema experience.
No, there's always something behind everything.
That's a byproduct of whatever it is that they have managed to create. And you know what I mean? Them doing a 4D.
Desensitize us against something coming, probably.
Yeah.
2030 is on its way.
Yeah.
And before you blink, honestly, I really think it's going to be so significant. I don't even think 2030. I think by next couple of years, 2027, there's going to be serious changes.
Yeah, because look, we're nearly at 26 already, and by 26, there's soft blowers, softly catching monkey. They used to say, innit? So start to implement, and we already been made aware from 2025. So the 5-year plan is already going.
Everything is advancing too fast.
Too fast.
Too fast now. Yeah.
Fast.
So what's happened in the last 5 years? And what you said happened with this Soros, was it?
Sorrow.
In a few months. Shocked to know what happens in the next year.
The way how it's being pushed as well. Because on my feeds, the Sorrow keeps coming up. Bye, Sorrow too. App Store. And today, somebody I know sent me a video that their uncle had done, but he's using AI to make these. So people are now starting, I'm going to have a mess around with a bit of AI.
Well, you know what? I mean? You know what? I spoke to someone on the weekend, and he goes to me, you making any music lately? Every time I see him, he always asks me the same thing. And he goes, why don't you use AI? He goes, my cousin, I don't know what app it was, some AI app. He goes, he does. I says, I don't make beats
like that. Yeah.
And he goes, well, my cousin done it. He goes, he did exactly for the reason what he doesn't do. He said he basically got the app and he hummed the beat. He went, and then it done it, and he tuned it up, and he said he had his track. He paid for this AI thing to make
the beat for it.
Exactly. He said he don't even have to. He just hums it, and it would create it, and then he could tweak it.
Probably gives him a few versions.
Yeah.
And tweak the versions to what he's trying to get the sound to be.
Yeah.
And then from that tweaked version, put it in again, and then it will re-thing it again, and then probably give him a finish. He doesn't have to do too much thinking about it. He ain't got to copy, he ain't got to cut, he ain't got to chop, he ain't got to do none of that.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen them at AI in all the songs, making them into 60s songs.
Yeah, I was
I'm
just
not
going
gonna
to
lie.
say about that.
50 Cent, Many Men, How Did Have Me. And then they had a Cardi B one. I was like, yeah, man, that sounds good. But the 51 sounded all right.
Even Gangsta's Paradise, have you heard that
No,
one?
I heard that one.
It's good.
And they done DMX one yesterday. I watched the DMX one, but that was good as well. I can't remember the tune.
It's good. And you got to think this is
And
all
I even-
AI.
It's like, yeah.
This is
Rocking
all
with it.
AI. Like, you only saw that. You know when you would watch one of them kind of America's Got Talents or Britain's Got Talent, and it was always someone that came on and was able through their genre to switch it up or whatever.
They would be really good.
And they would be really good.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh,
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, I
That's
love that song. I love the
fantastic.
way
Like,
they
the way
flipped
they
it in
did
there.
that.
Yeah.
Now, look, AI. Now we're going to take that talent from those people that could actually do that.
robots.
Yep.
And now it's going to be AI.
As long as we're not thanking the robots.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, thanks, Siri, all the time. Thanks, Siri. Thanks,
I
Siri.
thank Copilot when I've used an email. I'm like, thank you, Copilot.
I think
It's mad,
do
isn't
we fight against it? Just to wrap it up quick, I don't think we should fight against it. I think we should educate ourselves with it.
Yep, I
So
agree.
those tools are to our advantage. Because if it's here and it's here to stay, you better get on board.
Yeah,
Or
I
get
agree.
left behind. I'm not like,
agree.
I am.
Because even if you think
Quite-
you're behind,
Yeah.
you will be left behind. The way
That's
how
what I'm
AI
saying,
is
yes.
moving
Yeah.
forward, and just tech in general moving forward.
Not saying that you should
know a little
like,
something. You ain't got to know it all. 'cause
sell
it's
out your
simple.
soul to
Yeah.
what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying utilize it because if it's going to be, it's like, when things went, gone from typewriters to computers.
And false information as well. That
Yeah.
So that's why it's good to know AI, because I can spot an AI video now.
Same.
Yeah. But later on, I might not. But that knowledge of being able to spot,
Yeah.
I'm hoping will help me further on down the line. Like with the 6 fingers, I now know.
Yeah.
But then now I know, like, I have a little glow around the figure.
Yeah.
Just little
But
things.
those are only going to last us so long because as AI grows and when you can really see what people can do with AI, when we see them little glitches, those are low level AI.
Yeah.
Soon, like everything else, when DVD players came out, everyone had DVD, and then it went Blu-ray. Only a selected few
Blu-ray
had
lasted
Blu-ray.
for a little
A
minute.
tiny little
Yeah,
minute
it was
because
done.
then it went on to streaming.
Yeah.
It went
Yeah,
streaming.
true,
It went
true.
from DVD to streaming very
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
Very, very quickly. Because you got to think Netflix was love film
Oh, yes.
when you used to get it posted to your door.
Yeah.
And now look,
What's it called? Love
film. Where you could
I
rent
remember I used
DVDs to your
rent
door
something.
and
I
that, and
never
it was
used the service,
posted.
yeah.
I used it a couple of times. I think I paid it where you could get like 4 DVDs a month, and I would use it. Now it's Netflix. So the rate in which things are speeding up, the technologica is just beyond. When you're in the industry, like we are, like it. When you're looking at these seminars and webinars, and they're talking about what this kind of stuff can actually do,
But I understand
it's
tech
just
has got
like
better.
wow.
Well, I'm going to leave it here for this episode. Once again, thanks for tuning in to another episode. And I'm going to allow you to do the outros again as you started the program without me. You know what I mean? So
you don't like to
but
chat
we
about
like
AI
to
to
mix
come
it up a
out.
bit.
But just have you know that Rudy's actually AI. This is the advanced technology now.
He's having a glitch.
It's glitching. It's glitching.
Only one Asher here signing off. Thank you for joining us again. Hopefully we'll see you again next week. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a subscribe, give us some comments as well. If you want us to talk a little bit more, if there's a subject matter that you'd like us to talk about, please hit us up in the comment section and let us know, because we want to touch on it. If you want to get involved and send us in a question, or maybe you want to, let us know. There's plenty of platforms to get on. You can get on me on TikTok, Insta, Facebook. I'm on all. I love social media. But yeah, see you guys next week.
Everything that she just said. But for me, be true Paris. Have a good evening. Enjoy. Look after one another.
Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe on our YouTube, on the Facebook. I'm out, Rudie Rich. Another episode, Randomly Speaking Rudie Rich, the random podcast show, the Randomly Speaking podcast show. Hey, you know what? This show's got...
It's random. It's a podcast show.
Don't
It's
worry.
got
And it's got
only
Rudie.
one. And it's got Rudy, only
Yeah.
one Asher, and Be True Paris.
Yeah, but don't worry. There's gonna be spin-offs. So don't worry.
good.
So new look coming soon.
Yeah.
Like we say, time is linear. So soon. Yeah, time is linear.